just buy your way to a like acceptable level.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
Like you can go to pickpocket experts and buy like 5 levels worth of XP in the skill.
You can, but it also maxes out. Like you can't.
You can't get them all.
Yeah,
but you only have to like level up one more time, and then you can buy another 5 levels. The reason I don't like pickpocketing in a game like Skyrim is because you start solo level, you have to live with the fact that you are going to fail. It's not a skill-based thing. You go to take it, and then there's an invisible dice roll that decides whether you failed or not, and I don't like that. Granted, in D&D, it's a very visible dice roll. You can see when you fail and shit like that.
I'm 100% on everything.
I've never thought of playing a game probability, like the probability mechanism in a video game. I've never thought of that as a dice roll in a board game.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Those are the same things.
Yeah, no, Fallout has a lot of hidden dice rolls. Like Fallout, the earlier Fallouts, you had to do very specific things in order to get like checks. And like, I think Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, it's literally choose this and like 74% chance of succeeding, and if you fail, you just reload the save.
I thought I saw something. But yes, well, in Fallout 4, it makes it a little bit more obvious than Skyrim.
What's the best Fallout?
4.
None of them.
Dang, that's a crazy opinion.
I tried playing Fallout 4 3 times. I didn't make it more than like an hour in. I got really good at that first hour.
Dang. So
what is your favorite Fallout?
He doesn't like any of them.
You don't like any of them?
How many have you played?
4. And I bought New Vegas. That looks awful, by the way. But I want to try it because people say New Vegas is
It's gotten better because they've ironed out a lot more glitches. I haven't played it yet. I'm just hearing from people.
I like New Vegas. I played it.
Which one?
Yeah.
New Vegas. And 76 also has a lot of glitches. I don't know if it's gotten better, though.
76 is an online Fallout game, and it was a dumpster fire when it came out.
Was it?
Yes.
I've played 2, 3, and 4. I have not played New Vegas. I haven't played 76. Oh, I played the mobile game.
Fallout Shelter?
Yep.
Yeah, I played Fallout Shelter.
Yep.
I played it for like 10 minutes.
I mean,
I like Fallout Shelter. I played 3, 4, and New Vegas, and 3 was my favorite.
Shelter's okay. It's enjoyable, but it's not like I can keep replaying it over and over again. Because like once you build your shelter all the way through, it's like, what do I do now? I go back to playing 4.
You played for a long time though. Like I did too. We that was one of the games that I had on my phone.
I mean, I played it for a good year.
Yeah,
that's also because like it takes a while to get all the Mr. Handies. So at the time, you could get them from earning them. Now I think you have to pay for them.
Oh, interesting.
For Mr. Handy, you have to pay in-game money or some bullshit.
I think I played like 3 months.
Yeah, you have a very short attention span for a lot of stuff.
1, and then I was like, all right, I'm good. Like,
but Fallout 4 is my favorite.
Fallout 4, nice. So 0, Fallout 4, and Fallout 3. Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm just not the biggest fan. It's Bethesda, right, that makes them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of how they make games. Like Skyrim, I liked when I initially played.
It's both recycled.
Yeah, it's just I'd rather play Witcher 3 or Baldur's Gate.
Witcher 3 is so good.
It's really good.
Witcher.
Wait, before you go on to Witcher.
Okay.
We got to talk about Fallout and
Fallout Show was great, by the way.
And Elder Scrolls. I'm going to say Elder Scrolls broader spectrum.
So Bethesda's like, is that
Bethesda's gameplay? Well, but they make more than just Fallout and Elder Scrolls.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But looking at those two, a lot of people are just now realizing that the same run that you have if you turn into a werewolf in Skyrim, part of the DLC. Is it part of the DLC? Mm-hmm. No, that's the vampire.
Yep.
But if you turn into a werewolf, it has the same mechanic, so to speak, as the Deathclaw. People are just now realizing that. And I'm like, did you not notice that they have the same key sounds, the same drop sounds when you pick something up? Like they have to recycle some of that, the mechanics and the sounds, or else you wouldn't get a new game in either series for a very long ass time.
Well,
like right now, we're still waiting on the next Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, so they better not recycle anything because it's taken them a really
I was saying the same thing. I'm like, Hammerfall better be like top fucking notch when it comes out.
It's Hammerfall?
It's supposedly Hammerfall.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hammerfell? Is it Fell or Fell?
It might be Fell, but
I think it's Fell.
I don't have very high expectations for that game because the problem is every single Bethesda game feels like trash unless you add like it feels like trash after a little bit. Like I
like playing vanilla.
I cannot
Vanilla.
play vanilla. I cannot play
Why?
vanilla. I need the
You
perk
need the
system in
spice?
Skyrim. I need the perk system in Skyrim changed because a lot of the perks are just bad. Like for example, think
Did
like
you like
one-handed skill.
Oblivion
No,
more?
I didn't. Nope. I never played Oblivion. The one-handed skill, the one-handed skill for swords.
Uh-huh.
There is a perk at the very beginning of the tree that you can put 5 points into.
Yes.
Each point's an additional 20% damage.
Yes.
The game does not tell you in the description for that. That does not change your overall damage. Changes your base damage. So
Yes.
your skill will go up and you will get stronger swords
Yes.
and you will do a lot more damage.
And your enemies
you'll
will
add
get stronger
enchantments.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your enemies will get stronger too. You'll add enchantments. Those 5 points into the sword skill increase your overall damage by like 20. Out of like
That's why I
100
don't put
points
it
you can
all
go
into
up.
that one.
Yeah.
I do the
it's
one
trash.
just to unlock the next
Oh.
set, and then I go to the
okay.
next set and unlock the next.
It's a pointless perk that they do not tell you in game that it's base damage.
Yeah, but you're supposed to
In
have
my
shitty stuff every
opinion,
now and then. You know,
no.
everything. can be
No, they
OP.
need to get a good balance. In my opinion, Oblivion's perk system was better than Skyrim's. And a lot of people are like, no, fuck, it's not. Because if you increase your what is it called when you're jumping? In acrobatics, if
Mhm.
you increase that and not increase your health at the same time, you can jump and then die on your downfall because you're jumping so high in Oblivion
Yeah, sounds cool.
that when you come back down, you kill yourself.
Yeah, dope. You picked
Well,
it.
that was one of
Suffer.
the things that wasn't balanced out in Oblivion.
Yeah.
But it was also glitchy as shit. But
That's one of their games for sure. And the thing is too, it's like I think my favorite aspect of Skyrim, mods or no mods, was getting a home,
yes,
getting Ayala as my wife, and
she is
farming.
pretty sexy.
Yeah,
Ayala the
farming.
Huntress.
Yeah, farming and just like collecting stuff to make potions.
When
like,
you say farming, are you talking about farming for skill or
Never done
legit farming for food?
farming ingredients, potion ingredients, and otherwise like collecting potion ingredients whenever I come across them, and then going home and making potions, and then making money from that? Awesome.
I did
I've
farming
invested
for skill.
so many hours, but I've never done that.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't get a house?
I got a house in Whiterun, and that was the only house
Did you
I've
get a
ever
kid?
gotten. No, never
That's
got
part
married,
of
never had a
Hearthfire
kid.
that you can go ahead and adopt a kid.
It's
I
true.
didn't care.
Also-
I was just like, let's go kill people.
Which I think
Is
they should
not
change
the
that
goal of the
in
game?
Hammerfell. If your spouse should be allowed to die without you killing them, or divorce them, and your kids, they need to be allowed to fucking kill kids. I know that sounds awful, but some of these fucking Skyrim kids need to be murked. I'm just saying.
True.
That's hilarious.
Like
They've been around for
Braylon,
they've been around
what's her
for like
name?
15 years.
What's her name in
Brayla
Whiterun?
or something like
Oh,
that.
she's a bitch.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing too. Your spouse, or at least in my case, Ayala, every time will always complain about what house you get, unless it's in what's the one with the S? Starts with an S. It's the capital.
Solitude?
Solitude. Unless you get a house in Solitude, Ayala will always complain.
It's not just her. It's a lot
Yeah.
of the spouses.
Yeah, they'll
'Cause
just-
they want the rich, and that's what Solitude is. It's the rich.
Yeah, like if you do not get a house there will be one complaint or another.
Yeah.
You built your own mansion? Well, it's out
Yeah.
it's out in the wilderness. So
Part
like
of Hearthfire, you could build 3 houses outside of the holes, and they're huge. They're the size of the castles.
yeah, they give you a lot of creative
But
freedom.
they get fucking kidnapped left and right.
Yeah, sometimes your family just gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay,
You
well,
got your own personal bodyguard that don't do shit. You walk into the house and he's like, your spouse is gone.
awesome. How did Ayala get kidnapped? She's like badass.
She turns into a fucking werewolf.
but apparently she can't handle common mercenaries.
I'm not
No,
tight.
yes.
Yeah, clearly you both are, which is hilarious.
Look, most of the spouse choices in Skyrim are all ungrateful.
Best video game franchise.
Mm.
Uh,
Ooh. Oh.
oof.
Okay. This is kind of hard because I was really for Tony Hawk's games for a long ass time.
Wow, that is a left field
That is out of
opinion.
nowhere.
That's
Tony Hawk enters the stage.
Yeah. Tony Hawk Underground 2 had fire soundtrack, diverse maps, character customizations, and I mean like even the NPCs. It was almost like having the cast from Jackass right there with you. It was so dope.
That's
Plus, I got to have gigantic titties.
hilarious.
I was like 6'2" with a huge rack.
It's okay to be wrong.
Halo
I
2.
don't fault you for that.
It's
I don't hold it against you. I don't hold it against
It's
you.
Halo 2.
It's
Okay.
Halo 3.
Okay, so
It's 2.
Becca, reasoning, go. Give me a quick 30-second, just summary.
Cinematic
What do we got?
and gameplay
Uh-huh.
are phenomenal in Halo 2. Halo 3 is where it falls off because that's where it's looking more towards the Call of Duty type of gameplay. I don't appreciate that.
Okay, changing
And
gameplay.
it starts reducing the cinematic portion of it.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Plus, you take away the dual wielding needler in the third one because they were like people are too OP in the second game.
And I love the specifics. All right, Keaton, what do you got?
Okay, first two things. One, Halo 3 is more cinematic. Don't hit me with that fake shit.
Blasphemy.
Gameplay is better. Larger maps. They made the game. They took away the hit scan of the game, so the game was a little bit more skill based, and that you actually had to aim your
change.
shots.
So there was a change. Ooh.
Dual needlers you can still do. It is worse, but that's because it was a new
not
combo.
in campaign.
In the camp, if you're doing dual needling in the campaign,
That's why you like Halo
I'm
3
sorry.
more, because you're not doing
I'm sorry.
campaign.
If you're doing it in the campaign, like, okay, take like extra 3 minutes to kill the thing you're shooting. Like, just shoot them with your like normal
3
gun. You're
minutes to
good.
kill one thing is crazy though. Like,
Good
as
luck
far-
finding
Heavily
two needlers.
exaggerated.
Heavily exaggerated. Good luck finding two needlers.
Yeah,
like,
you don't find them as much as you did in Halo 2. Halo 2, they were everywhere. That
everywhere.
and plasma
That's
pistols.
because brutes weren't in the game nearly as much. In Halo 3, they are prevalent throughout the game because they are the bad guys
That's
and
actually
elites
true.
are on your team.
Yeah.
So you're running across a lot of brutes or a lot of grunts. In the Halo 2, it was elites and grunts, and usually an elite would be followed with
Because
like
that's
4
where the
grunts.
transition occurs.
Yeah.
Where the brutes come into play.
Yeah.
With Halo 2.
Yeah.
And that's also why you see the change in weaponry. Halo
Yeah.
2 had more cinematics. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? They looked like booty.
booty.
Yeah.
But were
Yes.
they longer or were the
They were
graphics
longer in the
just
second
worse?
one, which people even complained about because they were like, I feel like I'm watching more of a movie than gameplay. in
That's
the
like
second.
Uncharted. That's a real complaint that people have about too cinematic, like too much cinematic.
I loved it.
games.
That's
And then
fair.
they redid the cinematic. If you had the PC version,
Mhm.
you can actually flip between OG and new G. Not G, new G.
You can, and the Halo 2 remaster cinematics look great.
They look awesome.
They look
real.
amazing.
They look real.
Same people who made those made the secret level episodes. But yeah, no, they look amazing. Like in 2018 or whatever the fuck time that game came out. Like
Halo
when
2?
the Halo 2 like
Way
remastered
before.
graphics.
Oh, the remaster.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, the
sorry.
original graphics. No, those look like ass. And as someone who grew up playing 3, I don't go backwards
you
and go.
started
"That's
with
good."
3.
That's exactly what I was about to
Correct.
talk about. Is
Correct.
what Halo game did you guys first play? What was
Halo.
the first one?
Technically Halo 1,
Halo.
but that game looks and plays like booty cheeks. So
I started with Halo shortly after it came out, like
Give
when
me
it was a
year.
blockbuster.
How close to the year? Like, what was your first
I was
year
10.
playing Halo?
I was 10. I don't
Yeah,
remember
but-
the year it came
But
out.
you guys are different ages. So, like,
How old
what
are you?
year was that?
I'm 26 right now.
Okay, so we're not that far off. We're only 4 years different.
I think
Or
I
5.
got Halo 3 maybe 9 months after it came out on a whim because my father was taking me through like the B&X and happened to see Halo 3 up there. I'm like, that's like Halo 2, but 3. And I'm like, I really want this. And I had to beg for it and I got it. Halo
I
3
didn't
had
get it.
boot camp. It had boot camp. Did you play online Halo 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Halo 3, when you started online multiplayer, it had you go through a boot camp where you played with a bunch of other new players so that you could ease your way into the game. And then after you played maybe like 10 matches, it was like, congratulations, you've hit like Sergeant. You can enter the online
'Cause
atmosphere
you're technically a beta
and
player,
get destroyed.
but I didn't get to play Halo 3 when it came out. I didn't get to play it until we were dating in middle school, Manny and I.
I think he's saying it's a function of the game, not a beta.
I
portion
never
of the
saw
game.
it. So
When
I think
I-
it went away after a certain amount of time.
They could have gotten rid of it after like a couple years maybe,
That's
but
interesting.
when I first played it, yeah, it was like a boot camp, and like it didn't outright say that you were being put up against a bunch of other new players. But looking back, I'm like, man, I sucked, and I still didn't like, I still didn't get crushed, which makes me think all these other people suck too.
I was pretty good. And I
Like,
jumped
when you
in
first started
later than
playing?
others, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's also because I played campaign, and I would do campaign like very easy, and then I would go to legendary, and then I'd hop online because I'm like, I have to get good.
Yeah, when I first played Halo 3, I did play the campaign. It was Halo 3 that made me like tried to convince my dad to let me get online. But I played through the campaign. I remember meeting like the first like Xbox friend I'd ever met named Yards. He just helped me through a couple of the missions, showed me where a few of the like skulls were, and I was like, oh my god. And then I removed him off my friends list when he was offline for like 6 years straight. But no, Halo 3 is better because it ends the trilogy until Halo 4 happened. It ends the trilogy. It gives you closure on the Arbiter and Master Chief, which in Halo 2, they just kind of meet, and then that's it. They talk to each other that one time. In Halo 2, they non-consensually talk to each other that one time.
When did they ever meet in Halo 2?
The Gravemind was holding both of them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't really talk, did they?
Well, they were there against their will, and Chief's like, hey, we should like maybe
link up
stop
sometime.
Truth. Yeah, we should stop Truth from doing what he's trying to do. And then Arbiter was like, no, you're full of shit. That was the only time they really talked to each
and
other.
in Halo 3, they had no choice.
And then Halo 3, Halo 3, like the Arbiter's a lot more chill at that point. Like he lets
well, that's
Chief
because
put a
he had
gun
to
in
take
his
over
mouth.
his side of the Covenant. He had and then he's working with First Sergeant.
Yeah, Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they meet on the first map.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Chief crashes down.
Yeah, when they're disabling his armor lock. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no. But yeah, Halo 3's better.
Halo 3 had better online gameplay. I'll admit
Correct.
that.
And a better campaign.
No way.
Yep.
Halo 2's campaign was way better.
Mhm.
And the songs were better in Halo 2.
Ooh, music choice.
Breaking Benjamin. No
Breaking
said.
Benjamin was good.
Blow me
Keyword
away.
is was.
What?
No, like absolutely. Like back then, like it was really, really good. And Halo 3 doesn't, I think it has maybe one Breaking Benjamin song, but like
It was very minor.
yeah, it was
And it was
Minor.
so
minor. I think
Kendrick. Oh, Kenny boy.
I think the Breaking Benjamin song I remember the most was probably when you're the Arbiter fighting through
That
the
wasn't so
mausoleum
cold,
of the
was it?
Arbiters.
No, it wasn't so cold. No, the mausoleum of the Arbiters
Yeah, when
is
the
Blow
Arbiters-
Me Away.
Oh, blow me away! Yeah.
Yeah, that's Blow Me Away.
Ready for the next question?
Wait, I had a question too.
Okay, go ahead.
Is Halo 3 your favorite Halo out of all Halos, including side games?
Oh, I was about to throw side games out there. Hell yeah.
Yes, but Halo 3 ODST for its immersion. You play Halo 3 ODST, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you
have all
really
of them
enjoy
still.
that game? Because
I
it's
did
very
like it.
immersive. Yeah.
Yes, I did really like ODS2. A lot of people complained about it because they didn't understand it.
It felt like a Halo 3 plus one.
And
Like
in my opinion, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like what's going on while Master Chief's doing his business.
I don't know what that
It's on the
means.
side. ODST.
Yeah, but like Halo 3+1.
it just didn't feel like its own game. I should have probably said Halo 3.5. It didn't feel like
Okay.
its own game because the events of ODST take place like right in the middle of Halo 2.
Yep.
Like I think
It's 2 and 3, like right in between.
yeah, no, like the game starts right before Regret's ship goes
He doesn't know who
Was it-
Regret is, by the way.
that's fair, but
One of the Covenant
Slip
leaders.
Space- yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When one of them
Yeah,
goes
it's-
into
it's
slip
like
space,
He looks like a dried out dick.
1.5. It
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
a full movie. I get it. I get it. I'm tracking, guys.
like the entire length of ODST takes place essentially in between a cutscene.
Oh, that's
They
interesting.
go into slip space. Or
Mhm.
Regrets one of the Covenant leadership goes into slip space, essentially nukes New Mombasa in Africa. That happens at the beginning of ODST, and then like I think 2 or 3 days go by in the entire course of ODST. And by that point, I think like they're coming out of
You have to
slip
pay
space.
attention. Like if you're trying to fit where the story like lines up, you have to
Hype.
pay attention, not just to the storyline, but find the hidden lore. There's like little modules.
Mhm.
Find that. And it all fits in wonderfully. And it also gives you like the civilian side too, because those hidden modules are telling you what's going on.
Mhm.
I love it because both of you guys are 100%ers. Like in games, like you try
Yeah.
to go for all the achievements.
Yeah.
You do all the quests.
I mean, that
you
defeats
go
the
so
purpose.
slow and look through every nook and cranny and can't just leave a chest closed.
Because we're not
And all
brainless
of the people that
monkeys just
play with
playing
you
Call of Duty,
are
run and
like-
shoot.
Some of us just want to be like, what's this game like? That's cool. And then move on.
Casual. No, it took me 4 years to 100% Halo 3. because there are some online achievements that were really annoying. I have not 100%ed Halo 3 ODST. There was one or two achievements that we came. There was one achievement in ODST where in Firefight, I think on Heroic with a couple skulls on, you had to survive 4 complete sets.
Oh.
We were on the bonus round right before someone disconnected.
I didn't do the achievements for online because I stopped playing online after 3.
Yeah. The thing is that in order to get the Vidmaster armor in Halo 3, you had to get like all the Vidmaster achievements, which included ODST. There were
You're so passionate.
There were, I think, was it 4 round? No, it was 4 waves for a round, 3 rounds for a set, and you had to survive 4 sets.
They're lengthy.
Yes, they are lengthy, especially for that achievement. It is lengthy. We are on the bonus round. Plenty of extra lives, literally just killing stuff to get more score before the next set starts. Someone DCs because their mom walked into the living room and they had like a faulty Ethernet. They DC, the achievement becomes null and void. Never got the achievement after that because it was so disheartening.
Yep. And then that's where you kind of like rage out just a little bit.
Yes.
I was never one to destroy my own equipment.
Same.
But I was one of those that's like, I won't even talk to you if you cause me this stress.
I don't think I've talked to that guy since that achievement failed.
So funny.
Yeah, no, that was awful. That was like, I think 5 or 6 hours of my life completely down the drain for no reason, a reason completely out of my control. It wasn't even like, oh, I failed to perform.
Yeah,
we were all performing good.
Listen,
and it happened.
Go have your ED somewhere else, okay? Failing to perform.
Life.
Yeah,
my man.
What did you think of
Reach? It just comes at you, big dog. It just beats you upside the head.
Reach came out in my teenage, like middle school years. It was really great in the moment. I probably liked it more than Halo 3 at the time, but looking back, Halo 3 was a bunch of bullshit. It was a bunch of...
Well, Reach is not 3. It's prior to 1.
Timeline-wise, yes.
Yes.
But I'm saying in terms of like gameplay, it was a bunch of unbalanced bullshit that they threw in because casually, that's fine. You can throw in someone with armor lock. Does that negate running people over with vehicles almost completely?
I'm so glad you mentioned it because that's what threw off the gameplay because Reach had all these amazing upgrades, but then the storyline is before 1. And when you play 1, you barely can like shoot a pistol without having issues.
You in Halo 1, you're a fucking mini fridge walking around, like just like bumping into all the walls. You move like crap. It just feels terrible.
Yeah,
Assassin's
you remember
Creed
you're
1,
jumping
2, and 3, Ezio's trilogy. What are you guys?
Okay, so we got to switch from Halo.
I'm just real curious. Like,
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood by far is still my favorite.
Never played it. But that's because Ezio was better in 2 because that's the only one I have played of that trilogy.
So that's such a crazy.
That's how he started off.
Game, but he's the best.
He's the best in that one.
That is hilarious.
I found out Brotherhood came out. Like Revelations came out before Brotherhood. We should include that one because Revelations is a part of the Ezio trilogy. Revelations is probably my favorite, but I didn't play through all the story of Revelations all the way. The online multiplayer was amazing.
Guys.
I didn't even know they had online. Okay.
I beat all 3 of Ezio's games.
Yeah,
I beat it.
That's something because Manny doesn't usually
3. Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
I beat all 3 of them.
I'm proud of you.
We also still have those, by the way.
Awesome.
So I started with
Thanks, man.
I started with Altair. That's the first game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I loved it, so it made me more curious, like to keep playing Assassin's Creed. I can't remember which Assassin's Creed it was. Is it Revelations with the fucking tomahawk?
No, that's the one that came after. I think Assassin's Creed 3, where you play as, I think, a Native American.
Yeah, ass. I had such high hopes for that fucking
Really
game.
Interesting. I didn't play that one.
I hated it to a core. And then Black Flag, I try to give it, but I'm like, I already hate the fact that when I fall in water, it takes me forever to get somewhere. So Black Flag, I was not happy with. Played Odyssey just a wee bit.
I played Black Flags a little bit. I liked it a little bit.
You said Never mind.
Flags?
No, you said it without the L. But
I thought it.
But I played Odyssey, the Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Wasn't a fan.
I liked it.
I think it was beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
But the gameplay, It wasn't good.
I fell off Assassin's Creed. So I played 2. Didn't know Brotherhood existed. Brotherhood, I think, was the first one that had online multiplayer. I could be wrong on that. Revelations had online multiplayer, which was really fun. After Revelations, though, I stopped. I tried Black Flag because I think it was free on Xbox for a month.
Yeah, with the Game Pass.
Yeah, I think if you picked it up that month, you had it forever for free.
Ooh,
The problem is that I played it and I thought this story-wise is cheeks. I was having played Assassin's Creed 2 and Revelations, which heavily focuses on Ezio and has like this whole lore about the Templars and the assassins.
The Ezio lore was
behind
phenomenal.
the stuff. Yeah, that was great.
Even like the fourth wall being broken. Do you remember that ending?
I do.
Gorgeous. It really was. Did you finish that one?
Yeah.
So where she comes out at the very end and she's looking into the camera and she's talking to the game player.
I don't know.
Do you don't remember that?
No.
I don't remember that, but
What the fuck, guys?
I was actually a child. I tried Black Flag and I was like, who is this guy? This guy kills someone with this guy who knows nothing, kills a dude with like the assassin gear on. I was like, I'm gonna put it on. And then I was like, I'm done. I don't care how this wraps in. Maybe this wraps in amazing. Maybe the gameplay is great. Maybe having your own ship's awesome. The introduction to this after having played 2 and Revelations wasn't my jam because it just felt like it wasn't like someone coming in from like a background with the lore.
Yeah.
It was a random schmuck.
So I have a question. Not just Assassin's Creed, any game. When you start a game, do you have to finish it regardless if it's cheeks?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
For me, like 90% of the time, I have to finish it because I have to know whether or not it's worth it. And I have to know like full on, like if my opinion about it is dignified.
Here's the thing with that. If a game is suffering for like the first half of it,
It's probably not going to get
very
better.
unlikely they're going to do some twist towards the end where it's like, oh my God, all that CBT finally makes sense. It's
What's
fine.
CBT?
Cock and ball torture. All of that. It all is fine. It's fine now because the ending was good. No, none of that. I tried playing Dragon Age Veilguard. I played for like 4
I
hours.
didn't like Dragon Age.
Yeah. I was like, Dragon Age Veilguard, the writing's awful. The gameplay is really flashy and really nice looking, but it feels like I'm hitting A-B like 500 times per fight. It doesn't really feel like I'm doing that much. I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over again, like a phone game or something.
Dragon Age and Dragon Quest were garbage. Continue.
Does feel like a phone game.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's just like, I like Dragon Age Origins and I like Dragon Age Inquisition.
I didn't even know they made more than one.
No, Dragon Age Inquisition, we have that one. I didn't like that one at all.
Oh,
I just started it and I was like, this is cheeks.
Their character creation's really nice. You can make some really nice looking characters.
And that's where it stops.
The writing's okay. Veilguard, if I had to give it a rating, it's like a 2 out of 2, optimistically a 3 out of 10 for me.
There is a lot of reading.
That's not even a problem. Inquisition, I would say, was maybe a 5 or 6. It was serviceable, and the story was all right. Origins is maybe like a 7 or 8, but it's really old, so that's like a drawback. It looks like trash.
See, yeah, the thing is, it's like when it comes to the reading, I don't mind that if the gameplay is where it's supposed to be.
Baldur's Gate.
I don't like turn-based games.
So,
You'll
But
like
I
it
also
still.
need a new computer to try Baldur's Gate.
I am
It's on
curious.
Is it?
Becca, you want to do D&D. You brought it up before. You've thought about it.
Yeah,
Where do we start? You know? Like,
with Keaton.
What do we do,
Keaton's our gate.
Keaton's our gateway drug to D&D.
I mean, we can easily set up D&D in our garage.
Good, 100%.
Yeah, easily.
I probably have to DM, which I've never done before.
Because like that's going to be the easiest spot to keep it from the kids. Because once we finish fixing up the downstairs area, I don't want the D&D down there because they go down there to play.
you don't have to keep it in the same position.
Yeah, you do. If you don't finish where you're at, you're supposed to leave it.
Put it away. No.
Oh, really?
D&D's not like it used to be. It's not like you like lay it out and like that's a thing. No. Like you got books and you put them to the side.
I guess you could take a
have your
picture, too.
gameplay.
There's also, you like the only time you really need to pull out stuff is for combat, and ideally you're not
and if you're not wearing
finishing in the
condoms.
middle of combat. True. But ideally, if you're in combat, you finish the combat before you end the session so that you don't have to have physical like stuff out. Worst case, if you had to do that, you could take a couple pictures
Okay.
and then put it all away and then try and set it up as best you can. But I've never DM'd before, so if that were to be the case,
I was going to say the DM does everything anyways. Like you just show up and the DM has to do.
I do
all
remember
the work
from one
on
of your
laying out the
podcasts you
plot.
said you haven't done DM yet.
I have not DM'd. As a player, you need to just show up, know how to play your character. If you
DM
don't,
is Dungeon
that's fine.
Master.
Huh?
I was saying DM is Dungeon Master.
Yes. You as a player, it's helpful if you know how to play your class. If you don't, that's fine. Especially if you're new. If you've played D&D for like 5 years and you don't know how to play the class,
Shoot yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't.
that's extreme, but it has the same like feeling in the chat.
Like, what have you been doing these past few
It's
years,
like
man?
learn how to play your character, because like you can forget character abilities, but if you're playing a spellcaster, read your spells so you're not doing stupid shit in the middle of your session.
Does it? The DM gets to partake as a character who's alive in the world, or are they like God?
The DM is both God and he is every single character that is not you. So
Whoa! I've never thought of it like that.
Yes.
He's every NPC.
I thought the DM
Yes.
wasn't allowed to play. They were only allowed to MC.
Well, but that's what it is. He's setting
Yeah.
the world.
So like in D&D, like if I were to host a session with you two as players, every single character you two would talk to is me.
Holy
and every
shit.
single monster that you guys
So you're
fight,
the NPC.
I'm the NPC, I'm the enemies, I'm like the general like narrator.
Yeah, like I knew that, but I don't know why.
So
I
don't
didn't
fuck with the
picture it.
DM because they will make your game
No, no,
hellhole.
completely I've watched a ton of D&D shorts now.
Uh-huh.
And one thing I learned is you always fuck with the DM.
This
my
is
gosh.
true. This is true. Until you take it too far. And then I am God in that
Facts.
instance.
Facts.
I will smite you down.
That's what I love about The Sims.
So the D&D can kill the character. Like,
Yeah.
that's a real thing. That's pretty crazy. To
So
imagine
you landed in a
commit all
death
this
trap. You're
time.
done.
It's
And then, like,
generally
death.
it's generally like it can depend. Like in some circumstances, it's in bad taste.
Mhm.
In some circumstances, it's in bad taste. Like the act of playing D&D is supposed to be an experience for the DM and the player.
Mhm.
The DM sets up the environment and like the narrative, and the players play it out. But as players too, you have a lot of freedom to go completely off the rails. But you also probably shouldn't. Like, if you show up in a town because you were given a quest, that's the background for you being in the town you're in. If you just decide as the player, I don't care, and you leave, the DM isn't obligated to be like, oh, well, I guess I'll just come up with a new story for why you're leaving after all this
No,
shit.
we're gonna script out why you're gone.
Yeah, it's just like, you walked like 3 feet out of the town and you tripped and you died. That's it. Like, because if you're not willing to like commit a little
You
bit,
gotta engage.
yeah, you got to engage with what's there. There's still a lot of player freedom,
Yeah.
but you also
But you are the character,
Yes.
right? Like, it's player freedom, but within the
Yeah.
confines
Yeah.
of the world.
in some groups, depending on like how groups decide they want to be, some groups will role play their character. So if you make like a really dumb but very strong brute, you can role play that out. You can make decisions based on how you think that character would operate.
Do you do the odd, like, do you change your voice?
I don't, because I'm insecure when it comes to that. But Tyler and Alec, when they DM or when they play like different characters that would sound different, they do. Yeah.
Dude, that's
Believe it.
awesome. I
Yeah.
love they commit like that.
Yeah. And
Believe it.
Michael to a certain extent, he won't like change his voice per se,
Yeah.
but he'll put on like a new tone.
Yeah.
Because like I think it's Cyberpunk right now, he's playing a very charismatic character. So he'll like put on the charm a little bit when he's like trying to negotiate with people.
That's
It's
cool.
pretty good.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like you act it out versus reading a pre-written prompt in a game. You know, because the game, like a video game, it confines you to the world that they build electronically
Mhm.
versus when you have your imagination, which is really a part of like the benefit of playing a board game.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's great. And the thing with like DMing too is it's not like, like it's not a rigid preparation for everything that's going to happen. From what I understand, it's a lot of general preparation, some maybe specific stuff when it comes to like characters' looks or name or how they act. But otherwise, like DMs have to be able to like swivel. They have to be able to, Be like that. They
Improv.
Yeah, improv. They have to be able to improv because sometimes completely out of like player intention or control, sometimes things just go differently and you gotta roll with it.
Yeah.
And the creative writing too, I think, is a really impressive skill that you get from being a DM.
Yeah.
So Becca, what specifically are you interested in? Because you said you want to play D&D. Do you have a character in mind? Like, how far have you gotten into that thought?
Just so I want to play.
Okay.
I've never really thought too far into it.
Just so you know, in combat, D&D is turn-based.
Fuck.
What you
Just so you
we're
know.
all just going to be yelling at each other the whole time?
Yeah, that's
That's-
what I thought it was. I
No.
thought it was like we're all at the table and like wreaking havoc on each other.
No, the initiative
Crazy.
in combat, the turn order is usually decided by initiative, which is a roll you make, a D20 roll, plus your dex modifier.
So can I be like a sneak archer?
You can be a sneak archer because archers and thieves, archers and rogues, usually depend on dexterity, and dexterity, a higher dexterity adds to your initiative. So you will usually act faster. On average, you will act faster. You can still roll a 1 on a D20 and probably be the last person going.
Oh wow.
And we've talked about session 0 before, but that's what that part is. It's you create your character and you focus on their attributes, their backstory and all that. So that's where we would start.
That's true. You would create and establish or otherwise figure out what role, background, all that stuff about your character in session 0. And then session 1 is where we'd actually start playing.
So like how crazy could I get with character development and character creation and development?
It really, like, again, that's also like a handshake kind of thing with the DM and the player. Like, as a player, you could have the most like generic background of my family died and I traveled here after 20 years, like in revenge or some shit. You could do that, or you could have like a 2-page paper backstory if you really wanted to.
Holy crap.
And as the DM, I would do my very best to work your backstory into the narrative.
Those are my characters in Skyrim. Like they're always everything. Like you've seen my characters.
For sure. I've never thought about it. What's the XP gain like?
So there's 2 ways of leveling in D&D. It's XP based, which usually I've never really played, and I think usually people, to my understanding, usually people don't play because by being XP based, you could lead to the eventuality that some people are leveling up sooner than others.
Yeah.
Which can
Sneak
feel
thieves.
rewarding. It can feel rewarding, but at the same time, like,
No one's gonna want to play with you or something?
no, some characters are more useful than others. Like a bard is usually very charismatic and can talk their way out of a lot of situations.
Mm.
So a bard, if you're like, a combat's only like a part of D&D. So a bard would be good in combat,
True.
but they would also be good talking to NPCs and talking to like mob bosses or otherwise trying to like seduce their way out of a fight. Fighters are good in fights. So a fighter may have fewer opportunities to earn XP if they're only being able to really prove themselves in a fight.
See, that's why Witcher always has Vasker, is that what his name?
Veskier, I think.
Vaskier, the bard. That's why he always has him around.
Mhm.
Because like when he doesn't have him around, he gets himself into deep shit.
But so you're not always fighting. I guess that makes sense. It's a world and you just play in that
yeah,
world.
if you're always fighting, like it's not going to be a good story.
That's how I play games. That's it.
I
In
know.
Baldur's Gate, you can choose to try and talk your way out of most situations, or you can fight every single thing you come across.
Yeah.
In Act
Snake's
2,
tongue.
I think that's going to be
like
the move, guys.
Baldur's Gate Act 2, spoiler, Act 2 is really cool because about, I want to say 90% of the bosses in that act,
Mm-hmm.
if you have a silver tongue, you can kind of just convince them to kill themselves. And you don't even have to fight them. You don't even have to fight them. So it's like,
Well, I don't
Really
know
cool.
why I'm like surprised because like when
I was like, you do that in Skyrim.
it's well not the speech part where I'm like, hey, go kill yourself, but because I'm maxed out in all the levels in thievery, you can put a poison in their pocket
mhm.
and they'll drink it.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. I usually don't like playing thieves in those types of games because generally, unless in Skyrim specifically, you could just buy your way to a like acceptable level.
What is
And-
that? What do you mean by that?
Like you can go to pickpocket experts and buy like 5 levels worth of XP in the skill.
You can,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it also
Yeah, that
maxes
is-
out. Like you can't.
Yeah, you can't get them all.
continuous, Yeah.
Yeah, but you only have to like level up one more time and then you can buy another 5 levels. The reason I don't like pickpocketing in a game like Skyrim is because you start solo level, you have to live with the fact that you are going to fail. It's not a skill-based thing. You go to take it and then there's an invisible dice roll that decides whether you failed or not, and I don't like that. Granted, in D&D, it's a very visible dice roll. You can see when you fail and shit like that.
I'm 100% on everything.
I've never thought of playing a game probability, like the probability mechanism in a video game. I've never thought of that as a dice roll in a board game.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Those are the same things.
Yeah, no, Fallout has a lot of hidden dice rolls. Like Fallout, the earlier
Yeah.
Fallouts, the earlier Fallouts, you had to do very specific things in order to get like checks. And like, I think Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, it's literally choose this and like 74% chance of succeeding. And if you fail, you just reload the save.
I thought I saw something. But yes, well, in Fallout 4, it makes it a little bit more obvious than Skyrim.
What's the best Fallout?
4.
None of them.
Dang, that's a crazy opinion.
I tried playing Fallout 4 3 times. I didn't make it more than like an hour in. I got really good at that first hour.
Dang. So
What
that's
is your
just
favorite Fallout?
4. He doesn't like any of them.
You don't like any of them?
How many have you played?
4. And I bought New Vegas. That looks awful, by the way, but
I
I
like
want to try it
3.
because people say New Vegas is one
It's
of the best.
gotten better because they've ironed out a lot more glitches. I haven't played it yet. I'm just hearing from people.
I like New Vegas. I played
Or
it.
which one?
Yeah.
New Vegas. And 76 also has a lot of glitches. I don't know if it's gotten better though.
76 is an online Fallout game, and it was a dumpster fire when it came out.
Was it?
Yes. was awful.
I've played 2, 3, and 4. I have not played New Vegas. I haven't played 76. Oh, I played the mobile game.
Fallout Shelter.
Yeah, I've played Fallout Shelter.
Yep.
I played it for like 10 minutes.
I mean,
I like Fallout Shelter. I played 3, 4, and New Vegas, and 3 was my favorite.
Shelter's okay. It's enjoyable, but it's not like I can keep replaying it over and over again. Cause like once you build your shelter all the way through, it's like, what do I do now? I go back to playing 4.
You played for a long time though. Like I did too. We that was one of the games that I had on my phone.
I mean,
for a
I
long
played it
time.
for a good year.
Yeah, that's
That's
a long
also
time.
because like
That,
it takes a while to get all the Mr. Handies. But at the time, you could get them from earning them. Now I think you have to pay for them
oh,
for
interesting.
Mr. Handy. You have to pay in-game money or some
Yeah,
bullshit.
I think I played like 3 months.
Yeah, you
on
have
and
a
off.
very
I turned
short
it off,
attention
and then I
span
played it
for,
again for maybe
a
like
lot of stuff.
1, and then I was like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
good. Like
But
Pokemon
Fallout
Go
4
was
is
like
my
that.
favorite.
Fallout
So-
4, nice.
Fallout 4 is
so
my
0,
favorite.
Fallout 4, and Fallout 3. Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm just not the biggest fan. It's Bethesda, right? That makes them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of how they make games. Like Skyrim, I liked when I initially
It's
played.
both recycled.
Yeah, it's just
It's
I'd
just
rather
different
play.
art.
I'd rather play Witcher 3 or Baldur's Gate.
Witcher 3 is so good.
It's really good.
Witcher.
Wait,
Witcher
before you go on
3.
to Witcher,
Okay.
we got to talk about Fallout and
Fallout Show was great, by the way.
and Elder Scrolls. I'm going to say Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls broader spectrum.
So Bethesda's like, is that
Bethesda's gameplay. Well,
Okay.
but they make more than just Fallout and
Okay.
Elder Scrolls.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But looking at those two,
Mhm.
a lot of people are just now realizing that the same run that you have if you turn into a werewolf in Skyrim, part of the DLC. Is it part of the DLC?
Mhm.
No, that's the vampire.
Yep.
But if you turn into a werewolf, it has the same mechanic, so to speak,
Mhm.
as the Deathclaw. People are just now realizing that. And I'm like, did you not notice that they have the same key sounds, the same drop sounds when you pick something up? Like they have to recycle some of that, the mechanics and the sounds, or else you wouldn't get a new game in either series for a very long ass time.
Well,
didn't
Like
know
right
that.
now, we're still waiting on the next Elder Scrolls.
yeah, so they better not recycle anything because it's taken them a really.
I
fucking
was
long
saying the
time.
same thing. I'm like, Hammerfall better be like top fucking notch
Is
when
that
it
what
comes
it's called?
out.
It's Hammerfall?
It's
I guess.
supposedly Hammerfall.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm
or
not.
Hammerfell? Is it Fell or
It
Fell?
might be Fell,
I
but
think it's Fell.
I don't have very high expectations for that game because the problem is every single Bethesda game feels like trash unless you add like it feels like trash after a little bit. Like it's
I like playing vanilla.
I cannot play vanilla. I cannot play vanilla. I need the perk system in Skyrim. I need the perk system in Skyrim changed because a lot of the perks are just bad. Like for example, think
Did
like
you like
one-handed
Oblivion
skill. No,
more?
I didn't. Nope. I never played Oblivion. The one-handed skill, the one-handed skill for swords. There is a perk at the very beginning of the tree that you can put 5 points into.
Yes.
Each point's an additional 20% damage.
Yes.
The game does not tell you in the description for that. That does not change your overall damage. Changes your base damage.
Yes.
So your skill will go up and you will get stronger swords.
Yes.
And you will do a lot more damage.
And your enemies will get stronger too.
Yeah. Your enemies will get stronger too. You'll add enchantments. Those 5 points into the sword skill increase your overall damage by like 20. Out of like 100
points, you can go up. That's why I don't put it all into that one.
Yeah.
I do the one just to unlock the next set, and then I go to the next set and unlock the next.
It's a pointless perk that they do not tell you in game that it's base damage.
Yeah, but you're supposed to have shitty stuff every now and then. You know?
They need to get a good balance. In my opinion, Oblivion's perk system was better than Skyrim's. And a lot of people are like, no, fuck, it's not. Because if you increase your what is it called when you're jumping? Acrobatics. If you increase that and not increase your health at the same time, you can jump and then die on your downfall because you're jumping so high in Oblivion.
Yeah, sounds cool.
That when you come back down, you kill yourself.
Yeah, dope. You picked.
Well, that was one of the things that wasn't balanced out in Oblivion.
Yeah.
But it was also glitchy as shit. But
that's one of their games for sure. And the thing is too, it's like I think my favorite aspect of Skyrim, mods and no mods, was getting a home.
Yes.
Getting Ayala as my wife. And
she is
farming,
pretty sexy.
Yeah.
Ayala the Huntress.
Yeah. Farming and just like collecting stuff to make potions.
When you say farming, are you talking about farming for skill or legit farming for food?
Farming ingredients, potion ingredients, and otherwise like collecting potion ingredients whenever I come across them, then going home and making potions and then making money from that. Awesome.
I've farming for skill
so many hours, but I've never done that.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't get a house?
I got a house in Whiterun, and that was the only house I've ever gotten. No, never got married, never had a kid.
That you can go ahead and adopt a kid.
That's true.
I didn't care.
Also,
I was just like, let's go kill people.
Which I think they should change that in Hammerfell. If your spouse should be allowed to die without you killing them, or divorce them. And your kids, they need to be allowed to fucking kill kids. I know that sounds awful, but some of these fucking Skyrim kids need to be murked. I'm just saying.
True.
That's hilarious.
Like Braylon?
They've been around
her
for
name?
like 15 years.
What's her name?
Brayla or something like that?
Oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing too. Your spouse, or at least in my case, Ayala, every time will always complain about what house you get unless it's in, what's the one with the S? Starts with an S. It's the capital. Solitude. Unless you get a house in Solitude, Ayala will always complain.
It's not just her. It's a lot of the spouses.
Yeah,
they want the rich, and that's what Solitude is. It's the rich.
Yeah, like if you do not get a house there will be one complaint or another. Yeah. You built your own mansion? Well, it's out it's out in the wilderness. So
Part of Hearthfire, you can build 3 houses outside of the holes. And they're huge. They're the size of the castles.
Yeah, they give you a lot of creative freedom.
But they get fucking kidnapped left and right.
Yeah, sometimes your family just gets kidnapped.
Yeah,
like, oh, okay.
You got your own personal bodyguard that don't do shit. You walk into the house and he's like, "Your spouse is gone."
Awesome. How did Ayala get kidnapped? She's like badass.
She turns into a fucking werewolf.
But apparently, she can't handle common mercenaries.
I'm not tight.
Yes.
Yeah, clearly you both are, which is hilarious.
Look, most of the spouse choices in Skyrim are all ungrateful.
Best video game franchise.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. This is kind of hard because I was really for Tony Hawk's games for a long ass time.
Wow, that is a left field opinion.
Out of nowhere. Tony Hawk enters the stage.
Yeah. Tony Hawk Underground 2 had fire soundtrack, diverse maps, character customizations, and I mean like even the NPCs. It was almost like having the cast from Jackass right there with you. It was so dope.
That's
Plus, I got to have gigantic titties.
That's hilarious.
I was like 6'2" with a huge rack. And like, And I was able to do all these crazy ass tricks like Ben Franklin. It was so dope.
You can live that fantasy in Baldur's Gate.
I can skateboard in Baldur's Gate.
Nope.
Oh,
He's tall as fuck with big tits. You can live that. I haven't played Witcher 1 or 2, but Witcher 3 is just that good.
I'm not saying Tony Hawk is the best franchise. I'm just saying it's
okay.
It's
What is the best franchise?
I don't know. I have to think about it. Keep talking.
You think about it. If Mass Effect Andromeda did not exist, I would say Mass Effect.
Interesting.
If Andromeda
You're
didn't
talking about
exist.
the whole franchise.
Yeah, what's the
not
best
just the one
video game franchise?
Yes,
Yeah,
what's
not
the
what's the
best
best
franchise?
game. The best franchise.
Sims is in my top 3. You know that.
Yeah, I do know that.
I've been playing Sims since not since it came out because I wasn't alive yet, but like since I was like 8, I've been playing Sims and GTA. I wouldn't say GTA's up there. Well, GTA is freaking awesome.
That's a good one. Yeah, GTA, massive world building, top of its time. Like it's
okay.
It's aggressive. Like it's a very rare game style. And
I
a very
have to really
rare
think
franchise.
about this because I love Bethesda. I love Sims, Tony Hawk games. Fuck.
Like,
this is really hard.
This is difficult.
Franchise.
GTA.
All right. I will make this a little bit easier.
Okay, go.
Top 3.
My top 3?
Top 3.
Sims,
top 3 franchises.
Sims is probably going to be my first one.
Okay.
You know that is my go-to all these years. You've caught me playing it. I still play Sims 3. Fuck Sims 4.
Caught me playing it seems like it's porn.
That is my porn.
The Sims are going.
They're woohooing. That's censorship. Oh my.
If by franchise you mean a game series that has more than one game, so I won't say like a one-off title.
Right.
Left 4 Dead has to probably be up there.
Ooh, Becca, that was a you thing a long time.
I love Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead is amazing.
I didn't play it not too long ago too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did play it not too long ago. Okay. I
then
wish they had continued.
Mass Effect is up there. With Andromeda as a unsightly blemish. And while I haven't played the first or second, I've heard other people say they're amazing, even though they're a different genre. No. Baldur's Gate. When Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, when they came out like 20 years ago, people loved them. So Baldur's Gate 3 being really good in a different genre, I'd have to say probably Baldur's Gate 3.
I heard that about the Diablo series. But
they've had some misses.
Don't we own Diablo 3?
I played Diablo 3.
I'm pretty sure. See, we have games that we have yet to touch.
Yeah.
Which is really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's
all right. So my top 3, I think I'm going to go with Sims.
Okay.
GTA.
Okay.
And Elder Scrolls.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For me, I can only go based off of the
You're going to go Call of Duty.
Played. So I would say Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
Call of Duty.
Okay.
And not Lost in Space. What is it called?
Dead Space?
No.
Lost
Planet?
Yes, Lost Planet.
Lost Planet, where they're frozen planets.
Yeah.
They've got the weird ass creatures that like
they
burn on the inside.
That was another game that I beat a few of them.
Yeah, those were so good.
I played back when I couldn't buy games because I'm a child. Lost Planet 2 had a demo where you could do like the same mission and fight the same boss over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I played it like 50 times, never understood how to do the boss fight correctly. So when I would be playing with other people who didn't know how to do it, we'd just be running around for 20 minutes, fucking figuring the fuck out.
Shooting the shit.
Yeah, but I played that demo a bunch.
Yeah, I played multiple of those games. I beat them. Those are one of the few franchises I beat.
Yeah,
nice.
I got you into that game.
I think so.
In middle school, yeah, because you were watching me play and you were like, "What the fuck is that?" And then I'm like, "Well, just try it." Playing online was actually fun.
I didn't play that one online.
Playing online, because of the way the mechanics were, it made it hard to do any type of glitching and like cheating and shit. So I actually enjoyed playing Lost Planet online.
I didn't know it had online.
Yeah. That was before I had to fucking pay for it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
GTA. I know you're like, fucking bullshit, GTA. So GTA, a lot of people, when they hear that, they only think of 5 right now. GTA 5.
Yeah.
But I started with I didn't start with Vice City. I started with the one prior to Vice City where it's aerial view.
Gay Tony?
Was it? No, Gay Tony came
have no idea.
after 3.
I know that's one of them.
My man just wanted to say Gay Tony. That's
Gay Tony,
crazy.
the bikers, that came after 3. But I played, I'm sorry, it came after 4. But I played the game right before Vice City, whereas Aerial View, I'm pretty sure it was in London.
I didn't know there was any.
Because it had the sirens that were like, wee woo, and everybody drives on the wrong side of the road.
That's hilarious.
That's to be clear, that's not San Andreas.
No, San Andreas is technically after Vice City. It's after Vice City. So, and GTA 3 is before Vice City, but there's a one before that one. But yeah, the only GTA I haven't played is Chinatown on the PSP.
I didn't know there was a.
Is there a reason for that?
I didn't have it.
Okay.
I never owned a PSP.
I was like, racism.
I was really interested because in GTA 3, they actually had like a trailer, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then you remember the posters that would come in the GTA cases?
No.
No.
Yes, the ones that came.
You
behind,
had one of the beach chicks hanging up in your room.
I did not have that.
Yeah, it was on the opposite side of the map.
Not true.
So it's a hot chick, and if you turn it over, it's a map.
In the video game,
That sounds very
No, it's in
useful.
the case.
I never had any.
I
posters on
gave
my
it to you in
wall.
middle school.
Yeah, but I didn't post it up.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
I gave it to him. He had it on the wall.
What,
I did not
just to
have
be
a-
clear, was it a
It was
poster
the
of a
fourth
real
one.
woman or was it a video
No, it's
game?
It's a video game woman.
woman.
And I
That's,
gave
like,
him the one from the
sus.
4th game.
Like his parents walk in, they're like, it's not even a poster of a woman. It's a poster of like 18 polygon woman. Like,
An 18 polygon.
It looked okay because this was
Yo.
from the 4th one with Nico.
Laura Croft and her.
Yeah.
Yo, her triangle titties.
Oh, yeah.
That's what people say about the Tesla truck. It looks like her titties.
yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, I love GTA. The storylines were pretty awesome. San Andreas and Vice City were my favorite.
I played 4, never got into the story, just never hooked me.
That was Nico, the Russian.
I played online and just played and did a lot of random shit, and that was fun for while it lasted.
Jesus Christ, Keaton.
5 came out. The story didn't hook me on 5 either. It might just be with how they write their stories. I just can't
There's so
really
much
get
hidden
interested.
lore in the GTAs, though.
Sure, but there has to be like actual upfront interest.
There
and, like,
is. You gotta
it's
play
not
the
often.
campaigns.
I played enough, and not enough. I played a little bit, and I'm like,
You played
wow.
online.
I did play in some online, but honestly, my online experience is very minimal because I enjoyed doing like survival missions, like those, just like shoot the enemies as they come in.
Modern Warfare 2. Dude.
Yes,
I know.
Modern Warfare 2 is great.
We played that for a long time.
If my PS3 works, that's all I want to
Yeah,
play.
I gotta fix the power to it.
Like right now in my life, that's all. That's it.
Based on those experiences, I would have said Call of Duty if they didn't have so many misses in their franchise. That it would have been up there.
Ghost Recon was great. I really enjoyed the Ghost Recon series.
Only played Wildlands, and while that was really fun because I could play like as an immersive soldier and like I could play online with like Michael Tyler and a couple other people. While I could do that, it got kind of samey after a little while.
What do you
Playing-
guys think about the Saints Row series franchise?
The most
I
recent
liked
game
it.
is trash.
Was it?
Oh,
Which one was it?
Yeah.
Because I stopped playing after
It was like
3.
the 5th
Same.
one. I don't even know what it was called.
I like
They-
the 3rd one with the aliens.
Like maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3, they made another one.
Cool.
And it was
Another
not
one.
received well. Another one. It was not received well.
Watch, I'm
Did-
gonna probably like it.
Maybe. I only played 3 and 4. I really like those. They're really wacky and
Yeah.
you can get big tits, but you're still like normal.
Yeah, big tits. Because you remember my character, don't you?
Yeah.
I was like bright blue neon hair, black leather outfit, jiggly tits with a French.
And you would
French
just beat
accent?
people with that giant dildo.
I didn't use that. I used the music
didn't do
gun.
that.
I had the dubstep gun that had Vindicate
That
as
is a
its
great
song.
one.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite. But a lot of people hated that game. the
Saints Row
third
3
one.
or 4?
The
Oh,
third one. Because Saints Row
2
first
was
and
a
second
GTA.
were kind of like the serious gangbusters, but then third one came out with aliens, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
That
And
was
you're,
the 4th one.
yeah, huh?
4th one was
Was
with
it
like
fourth?
the aliens invade and you're the president and stuff.
Oh, so I played that one. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I like that one too.
The third one was not as serious as 2, but more serious than 4. That one was really, really good. I played all the way through both multiple times because they're
Yeah,
great.
I did four multiple times.
And
Yeah.
then they released like a 4.5 like DLC called Gat Out of Hell, which was a lot of the
I
gameplay
heard
from
about
4.
that.
But yeah, you play as
Get?
Johnny, trying to get out of hell because I think the way they write it into the third game, spoiler if you haven't played it.
They wrote it into the fourth one.
Well, they wrote it into
before you pull him back from the dead, supposedly.
Yeah, he instead of dying on the plane, like the alien shows up and is like, "Sup."
Well, they cloned him, didn't they? Because like he was technically dead, but they cloned him and remade him or some bullshit.
I have no idea. I don't think he died. I thought like the alien showed up like a couple years earlier because he was like, "You're just that cool."
Yeah.
And then took him.
That's right. Yeah, Johnny is kind of cool.
If you could isekai in any book, manhwa, webtoon, TV show, anime, video game, or anything, but you're not the main character, you're who you are right now, what would it be?
Wait. You gotta tell people what isekai means.
Okay, so if you woke up tomorrow in another day, actually, you know what? No.
In a different world.
If you closed your eyes, open them, and you were somewhere else, in any world, anywhere,
Dimension.
but you're still you, what would it be?
I feel like it's dangerous to choose something like Baldur's Gate because there's a lot of ways you can just fucking die.
Yeah, because if you're just normal, right? Like you don't get powers. Like it's not gonna be like the slime one that we really enjoy.
Slime Rancher?
No. What is it called?
How is reincarnated? as a
Oh yeah,
slime?
no, it's not gonna be that.
So like if I don't get to be reincarnated with some sort of quirk that gives me some boost to survive, I'd rather just come back here where there are no superpowers.
Okay, very well. So stays in place. Keaton, what's your opinion? I haven't answered.
Do we get powers or not?
No. I mean, like, no. You are who you are right now. You go there. You don't adapt to the world yet. Like,
But
if
do you have the
did,
chance
it would
to
be when you.
adapt to the
I
world?
mean,
You wouldn't get like
don't
magical
know.
powers.
Do you get
don't
blessed
know.
by that world's affinity?
you don't know until you actually have to go through it.
With how
Like, that's the thing is it's as if real isekai. Like, you wake up and that's what
I would
it is.
choose Skyrim if I did get to be the Dragonborn. Because like
you're not the main character.
I had
You're not the
everything.
main character. That's very clear.
I mean,
like,
there's
if
multiple
anything,
Dragonborns though in Skyrim.
Allegedly.
very well.
Yeah.
But
They aren't definitive about any of that shit because then they'd have to commit to that and they don't do that.
Big sense.
that's a good point. But that's the thing is you're not the main character, which means you're gonna be an NPC, right? But within the confines of the world. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna like take that away from you. But yeah. What are your thoughts?
NPC.
Essentially, right? But like
Can I
who
at
you
least
are
be-
right now.
Can I at least be an essential NPC so that way I
You're
can't
who-
die?
You're who you are right now.
I'm gonna be so honest. I'm about to give the lamest answer ever.
Yes.
Call of Duty. Because I'm just in a normal
Just with a
fucking
gun?
world.
Yeah.
No, I don't even need a gun. I'm just a fucking NPC in this super normal world where terrorist attacks
With a
happen
lot of
all the
terror.
fucking time.
Very well. That's a good answer. And you chose nowhere. Would you like to change your answer?
I'll go with Sims.
You'll be
But you're
controlled by
not
God.
God. I mean,
I
yeah.
mean,
I
it
guess
is
would
right
be the
now. It's
same
like
as
that right now, though.
Yeah, dang, that's
Oh,
crazy.
God.
I would pick Pokemon because at least I would have control. And if a fucking 13-year-old kid could do it, then I could do it.
You'll
Oh,
never
that's-
age.
Pokemon!
And
You'll-
you get
you'll
cool
never age.
creatures.
I don't. Oh, I mean,
Well,
I'm not
that's
the main
just
character.
Ash.
That's just Ash. I'm not the main character. I can live my life.
Well,
Maybe I'll be a Pokemon
Don't
trainer.
Ash's friends not age too?
No,
No, it's just
because
him.
he
That's why they all
eventually
go away.
relinks.
right?
He relinks with the fucking with
Misty?
Brock and Misty, and
Are
like
they
you can
older?
see, yeah, they've changed.
I don't know about that. I've never
Ash
seen
doesn't
it. I don't
change
know.
because he
Cannot
was sprinkled,
confirm.
quote unquote, sprinkled
With
by
Ho-Ho!
By Oho, yeah.
I
in
remember
the
that
very
episode
first
1.
episode.
Yep, with Pikachu with those not Spearows. What were they?
No, they were Spearows
They were Spearows, man.
because they weren't Pidgeys, were they?
This is my fucking intentional blind spot.
Yeah, dude, Pokemon episode
He's like, fuck
1.
Pokemon.
But anyways, no, but I wouldn't
But
be that
not the
character.
game, right? The show.
Yeah, or what?
talking
It
about?
doesn't matter. Just any Pokemon. I think I would crush the world. I think it'd be cool. If
Wow,
I'm
you're
who I
you're
am
just
right
a
now,
standard NPC. You're not a main character.
I don't have to be the main
You're
character.
not even
I-
Gary.
I'm who I am right now, though. That's pretty fucking dope in a world full of pussies. Like, right? Like, if a 13-year-old is like champion of the world because he can throw a ball.
I mean, think about it though. Ash had some really
yeah, but
serious
Ash
enemies.
sucks. Like, he's terrible. He's
Ash
weak.
himself
Gets
is
over it,
garbage.
like,
his
he sucks.
Pokemon are clutch. I'd rather be
He
his
sucks.
Pokemon.
And all the Pokemon he got were pity gives. I don't like Ash as a character. He was bad. Like, I mean, everyone literally was just like, "Oh, you suck, but
Yeah, it
you
was
didn't
like,
give up."
What
so
was it, like 4 years
I
ago?
guess-
He finally won a match, like legit won a match. He
Yeah,
wasn't just awarded
that's
it for sticking
crazy.
it out.
Oh, that sounds like Hunter x Hunter. You suck, but you didn't give up.
I loved Hunter x Hunter.
I like Hunter.
I wouldn't
want to
live in it,
I
though.
do agree with that. But like, it's like Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale is very like
Oh,
the power of teamwork. Like,
don't bring
that's
that
what
up.
it is. It's
I
like
once-
the power of teamwork.
That was
I
Yu-Gi-Oh.
spent 2 weeks watching that show back to back when I got home from school, like 7-hour sessions.
I have yet to watch Fairy Tale.
Don't do it.
No.
Nope.
I think you would enjoy it.
Maybe
think
I
so?
think it's a light.
But I also
fun-
don't like weak kids. I know that
They're
sounds
not weak.
weird
They're not
because I
weak.
love my
That's
They're
the thing.
not weak.
They're not weak. If they lose, they'll always win still.
Yes, that is also true. Like they don't.
But why don't you like Hunter x Hunter? Gon is like fire, and so is his.
I hate
Bestie.
annoying kids.
Is fire.
Gon is naive.
That's
and
like all kids in
stupid.
anime.
I hate. Oh, it's like I hate all kids in anime except Killa. Killa, while he is still
Killa.
immature, while
Killa.
he's still immature and very naive in certain aspects, he's competent. Gon shows that he's competent, but he shows it in a bunch of fucking weird ass ways.
It's because he's like, with love, we can fight all until
That's
they kill,
bullshit.
like really hurt his bestie, and that's when he turns into a man.
yeah, he's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite.
Or he's a naive kid who has to deal with a hard fact of life.
And he had to finally kill someone.
And then does he go on from that point? Does he go, okay, now we kill all our enemies? Or does he go back to like, I should really just stick by my friends?
I mean, he is also still a kid.
Yes. No.
You go back to the safe option.
Kids are stupid.
Facts.
So no. Like I do not like Hunter x Hunter for that reason because
Speaking of anime,
Yeah. What do you got?
Shield Hero.
Oh, Becca, I love it. I love it.
That sucks.
Hero.
All right.
Ugh.
Season 1, I really enjoyed. I think season 1 was interesting. The characters were very engaging. I think the story was really tough and gritty, and I liked it. And then season 2 was as dog shit as I've ever seen. They didn't know where they were going with the story. The characters just stopped making sense. Everyone became incompetent. Like, what? Like, you went through all this world building in season 1 and set a pretty solid stage. And then season 2, they were just like, but what if we shit the bed?
Yes.
And then they went with that option.
I haven't watched Shield Hero in a long time, and I didn't really finish season 1, I don't think. But
I like Shield Hero.
Shield Hero was so unrealistically hard. I feel unrealistically hard on the main character. I couldn't commit to the story. It's like, oh, everybody hates this guy. Everybody thinks he's a rapist. Everybody hates him except the one dude after
the queen.
confronting him.
But you didn't get that far.
No, I got far enough to know the queen, but here's the fucking problem. You don't have the world so conveniently hate him so convincingly just for the 2 people in his corner to be one random fuck and then the strongest person in the entire kingdom. Like, if she actually did believe in him, she should have had other people in the kingdom there to back him up. It shouldn't have been so one-sided.
Well, she
where
couldn't because she was a slave. So like
she's
people
a
kept.
slave.
She was.
No, he's talking about the queen.
They kept. Oh wait, are you not
When he's
talking
saying
about the
Talking about the
strongest
queen.
I'm
person.
talking about his partner, the raccoon girl.
That's a good point as far as the queen could have had his back at some level. So I do get that to a certain extent. At the same time, I'm like, it's a story. They've got to go with it. Like,
Sure.
like they chose that to be the storyline. So you have to accept it at some level as
Sure.
opposed to just being like,
Are you gonna
well,
ever
these
finish it?
characters could have done blah,
So
blah,
is it okay if we
Yes.
spoiler alert?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so spoiler alert.
Give me
so
extra
and so.
reasons not to watch.
So like Melty.
Yeah.
Is it Melty?
This
the
a little
the
girl,
bitch, right?
No, wait,
No,
no.
no, that's-
Melty's
Melty's
the
the good
daughter of the
one.
queen.
What's there's
the
2 of
second
them.
one.
There's 2 of them. There's a pink haired bitch. And there's a blue haired sweetheart.
Yeah, that's who the one who calls out rape. That's the daughter of the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I know, but that's my whole thing. And that
That's the first daughter. Not the
That's
the
the- yeah,
queen,
that's the first
it was a
one.
matriarchy government, wasn't it? Like the
Yeah.
queen is.
But
the
she was in a different land at the time.
But
I don't.
so
What the
are-
fuck's going on with that?
Hold on. So, like, 1, yeah, I don't know if that it sounds like something that should have been explained. But 2, you're telling me the boss leaves and suddenly it's a shit show?
Total
well, the
shit
boss
show.
leaves and the king is in charge, and the king hates him because the shield hero was close to the previous queen.
Mm-hmm.
And so the king is jealous of their relationship. And there was more internalized to it because they made an entire religion on the three heroes, purposely making it like a PR stunt. There was
the church
more
is actually the real bad guy
like
behind
there's
everything.
more background
real life.
on why the hero.
And of course, they're like ridiculously close to Catholicism.
It's the thing is though, is like even if the queen leaves and the second in command, the king is now like up there. The queen, like it shouldn't have been like, oh, the queen's gone, so all her influence is void.
I mean, I definitely get what you're saying, but think of it this way as well. Like if you have the king, who's the very second of the queen, who's physically there, he is going to supersede everything based off his decision. And then on the opposite direction, you also have the church, which is the only other major world power in their specific government, which means the two fields of government are fully against this one person.
It's just
so top down, like that's the world dynamic.
So they describe Melty, like they show Melty is initially like super bubbly and like maybe not bubbly, but like she's
a trap. She's a thirst trap.
She's a thirst trap, but she's also just like really open with like the shield hero in it. Like initially, like she isn't hostile towards him. She's super nice and all that stuff.
And she robs him and claims rape.
Robs him and claims rape. Here's the problem that I have. You're the queen. You're married to this fucking other dude. You're telling me that she has no idea of his animosity towards the shield hero?
She does. But she trusts that he would do the right thing, and then he didn't. Like, that's it. It's just, it's
but the thing is
like
that
the fickleness
she knew
of the heart
he didn't. Like, I have to
is.
agree with Keaton on this one, because even though the queen is in a different part of the kingdom trying to reestablish stuff going on where she's at the moment, she found out that her husband's being a total fuck. And so are her firstborn. Yeah. And then was like, you're just going to have to tough it out because I have to follow the rules, even though my fuck of a husband's not. And like the husband sabotaging the shield hero from getting to the gates to save their world. Like, remember, because all four of the knights, so to speak, have to be at those gates. But he was sabotaging the shield hero, thus preventing the actual saving of their world, because all the other three didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They were making things worse.
If I remember, the queen did send like a couple like spies or whatever to help or whatever, but like at the end of the day, it's like, what are you doing where you are right now?
All they did was relay information.
But it's like, yeah, what is the queen doing that is so important that like I think in time months are going by where everyone's shitting on the shield hero, but she can't come back and just like lay down the law for like 2 days and then leave again. Like, what is so important? Does the story establish this correctly?
Well, I mean, it gives a reason. Like, it does say that she's out for another reason. It also isn't the time span between her being gone and back isn't months. Like the whole time span of him. I might be
confusing it with how the character, like the raccoon girl, ages up.
Correct.
Might be
that is very fast.
She has it's like fast.
It's weeks
aging.
Like probably what you saw was literally weeks. Like it's not like the whole first season is, I think, within like maybe 2 months. Like it's not a very long time at all. So it does give a reason on why she's not there during that time frame. But
was it a good reason?
Or the priest or whatever.
I mean, I don't like the story. Like, if you're looking at, for me to defend the story, like, you're looking at the wrong guy. I thought season 1 was good for the world that they built, and season 2 destroyed whatever I thought they were going with season 1
got really sloppy. At first, I was like, oh, this is cool because they're introducing characters from a different dimension, because this is something that's happening through multiple dimensions. But then they fell off. Because now you have this whole dimensional twist, but it's not sticking.
Still recording.
So it got messy.
The only aspect I liked and still like is probably just like how they gamified like how he earned new shields and stuff like that by like leveling up shields and getting 2 shields that combined into like a unique shield.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that?
Shield too.
Is all of the other heroes could also do the exact same thing as his, but none of them worked together to get it. So that's
by the time that they were starting to upgrade, he already like he got like a 50 level upgrade. Like he jumped
Like
so
lead?
much. Yeah, because once he learned what was going on, especially with his lady companion, I keep forgetting her name. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, she doesn't matter.
They
I think it
were
starts with an R.
they were focusing on leveling up, so they were
Rimuru?
farming.
Rimuru? No, Rimuru.
No, Rimuru was a slime.
Yeah.
No.
But I don't remember her name.
Rosa something? No?
No,
No.
Yeah, Rosar.
no,
Oh, well, find out about
doesn't
it later.
matter. His lady friend.
Yeah.
What are you guys' thoughts on solo leveling?
I love
I
it.
haven't watched maybe the last episode so far, but
We're not caught up. At least I'm not caught up. I don't think you
From
are.
what we've watched, because we've watched it together.
That's only season 1.
That's only
So season 2
one.
came out.
Season 2 is like maybe 5-6 episodes deep.
Yeah, they're in
wow.
it. Yeah, we haven't gotten Crunchyroll back.
Well, I
Which
love
I'm fine
I
with.
love
I'm
season
waiting
one.
for it to. Season 1 was good, right?
Season 1 was really
You
good.
didn't want to read it, and I really wanted you to read it.
No, I didn't
because
want
it was
to
one of
read
my favorites.
I got lazy
but
with reading.
The manhwa art is better than the show's animation still.
I've heard that.
I think the show's animation is very good. I definitely think that the manhwa goes a little bit deeper. I heard season 2 they changed it from the main like story, and there are apparently some changes that would affect the end of the show. So I'm curious because
that's what you said too.
really hate when a show diverts from like
its
the
written
core
storyline.
story, correct?
Yeah,
But
that's why I hated Master Cheeks. The fuck was he doing
well,
naked?
You've hated Master Cheeks.
We needed
You've
it.
Not
It
like
was for the
Willy
plot.
Wonka because all 3 of them have been different. You also haven't like Avatar, like either of the
Avatar: The Last
renditions.
Airbender to be
Yeah.
specific.
So like, but one of the things is you really don't like it whenever the story diverts from the written. But you haven't read the written. So I'm curious if you're just going to like it and I'm not going
I'm
to like it
probably
this
gonna
time.
like it. If the story holds and makes sense. Like I didn't read Sword Art, but I
For the
also
best.
didn't like past season 2. Like once they did the guns and
Gun Gale.
whatever.
Gunsgale?
Yeah,
Gale.
after that, for me, I fell off. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
I like Gungale. I thought it was fine.
Because you
I'm
like
gonna
guns.
be honest. That whole show's kind of trash.
The Sword Art Online.
I
whole
like
thing.
Sword Art
The whole-
Online.
I've heard that there's a definite extreme opposite. Like either you love it or you hate it. There's not really in
I
between.
loved the beginning. Season 1 and like that whole story arc, I really enjoyed. I thought it was first of its kind. Like the story, the art, like all of it was,
That was
so
in introducing
interesting.
the whole fusion gaming and whatnot.
The concept was good. What it started off with, like, especially at the time it came out, ignoring like the obvious, like a bunch of people who were testing the equipment would have learned all this, like it literally could kill you if you took it off the wrong time. Ignoring all that, which you could write out of any like plot, movie, or whatever. The show had a decent starting concept.
Oh no.
And then for some reason, I don't know why, but the writer of the story is way too interested in raping women.
That he's
Way too
not
interested.
wrong. He's not wrong.
Way too interested.
It was hinted in season 1.
It was hinted in season 1. In
Yeah.
season 2, it was
Very
threatened.
obvious. Yes, it was very
In
obvious.
Gun Gale, it almost happens.
No. In season 2, it happens.
No, it almost happens.
No.
It doesn't.
It happens virtually.
It doesn't full on take place. Like she's about to get.
No.
She's about
Okay,
to. but
no.
he gets
He's
interrupted.
assaulting
grabs
her.
and he goes in on her.
Yes, he's assaulting
like,
her.
Her vagina.
Virtually,
Yes.
that is her real
Yes,
body
yes.
virtually, and he does those things to her. Unless you guys
think I remember seeing that.
that's different
No.
from what
I'm going off the lawful definition here, buddy.
No.
I don't
Virtually,
remember
that
him,
was
like,
her
going
body,
down
right?
there.
Like she
Yes,
was in
no,
prison,
100%.
and he did all of those things to her.
That's when
I
she was in
view
the
that
birdcage?
as full on.
Thank you for making my life worse by actually.
shit.
He did that stuff. Did
That
happen.
happened, like
Oh.
all up here and then face
I
here,
thought you were
like
talking
that
about,
happens in it.
I don't
Yes.
remember that part. But
Okay.
I thought
Okay,
you were
I think
talking
that's
about
happening when
she was
he's
in
on the
hospital.
ground, like struggling.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, not
Are you
struggling.
talking about
Like
his-
when he was in pain or
the
whatever.
main character, Kirito, was struggling because he
Yeah.
got stabbed and he was on the
IRL
ground.
outside of the hospital.
No.
No,
in,
he was-
in the birdcage
Yeah,
as well.
he was in pain with like the pain
Yes.
sensitivity turned all the way up.
Correct. That's when it happens. So like, no.
Is this-
It legit
is this after he
happens.
finds out that the creator of the game is playing in God mode, and that,
It's
like
in
that
it.
has
They're
gone
in like
past?
that's where it is right now.
That's
They're
like
fighting.
that's like right before he defeats him. It's
Okay.
when he's getting
Climax,
it's when he's stabbed on the ground, pain sensitivity all the way up. I can't remember how he solves that, but then he gets up, stabs the dude, and turns his pain sensitivity all the way up. And then that it fucks up that dude.
Yeah.
And then I think we almost get a bad scene in real life after that.
Because
he goes to the hospital.
Yeah.
But Kirito beats him at the front. He doesn't even get to go inside.
He doesn't get to go inside.
Oh my bad.
No, he doesn't go inside.
Earlier on in that season, he was being real sus, like the main antagonist. He was being real sus in the room.
I could have sworn he
with
was
her.
standing in the room with her.
Smelled her hair. Like let's be chill.
Wait a minute.
Comatose
he
woman, by the
smelled her
way.
hair.
Comatose woman, by the way.
Wait a minute.
He smelled
Because
his
there was a scene
fiance's
very
hair.
similar to this in Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Okay, well,
Wait,
don't bring
wait.
that freak show.
Okay.
Wait.
I just
It
wanna-
was
I just-
very similar because on Adult Swim, if you watched it, it didn't play everything out. But if you watched it on Netflix, you actually see
That
Shinji.
doesn't happen in this. So
I just
don't
want
bring
to
some
be
craziness
fully
into
clear
this
here.
story.
Sniffing fiance's hair, as creepy as that is, comatose fiance's hair, as creepy as that is, still better
Yes.
than climaxing on your comatose friend.
Thank you.
It is still better.
No, but this happens.
Oh no, I'm not saying like one is better than the other. I'm just saying
I
like
know.
maybe it didn't show when you watched it because it was a censored version. That's what I meant.
No.
Fiancé-
No difference. So
Okay.
other than the virtual,
Mhm.
that's what happens in the first one.
Fiance or not, the main antagonist, even if all he does is smell the hair, he acts very possessive to this comatose, lifeless girl's body.
Yeah, because he is. Like, that's a very clear
And that's
thing.
sus.
supposed to be
That's
his future
sus.
bride.
But then he does it in the
Yeah,
virtual world,
yeah.
not in the physical one.
Yes.
So I'm not like disagreeing with you. I'm
Yes.
just saying that that's what happens in the story.
And then earlier in that same season, when she's trying to escape, two tentacle monsters like are restraining her, and it's being really sus
Correct.
there as well.
Tentacles.
Yes.
And also, I could be wrong. Was there not in the first season? Was there not like a fucking risk of rape or something like that in the first season?
I don't remember.
I don't think
I
So-
feel like there was.
I thought in the first, if I can remember, I think the first season. Oh wait, towards the end of the first season.
the first season,
Because
like
like at when you first start the first season, it's all like la di da, whatever, it's fun, and then you find out you could die, but you're still having fun. And towards the end of the first season, that's where they're like, "Hey, we're going to make this really serious."
I'm trying to remember, because if there wasn't, kudos, the writer didn't jump to rape for one arc of the show.
Yeah,
for
no.
one arc.
he definitely brings it up quite a bit. Like,
Too much.
I'm not going to say like
Too
that's
much.
incorrect because even in Alicization, like towards not the beginning, but like towards the middle.
No, I
of
remember.
the first part of
I
it.
don't
Like
know
they
if
go
it's,
into it.
If he does it too much, or
No, he
it's
does it too
like-
much.
Well, think about it, because like he's also really like he's literally killing people IRL. So like of
Here-
course you're gonna have rape and theft.
But it's to draw, it just feels, aside from the fact that I think it's a crutch
Can we
for
say
this
that
writer.
word on here? Rape?
We already did.
Yeah. Go for it.
Aside from the fact that I think it's a crutch for this writer, I think it is kind of disgusting how he relies
You think it's
on
an
rape.
obsession?
He relies on it to push the story forward. He relies on it. Like, that's what gets Kirito to get up off the floor. Is that happening? That's what granted, he doesn't know about it, but after defeating the villain in Gun Gale, the villain, or I think the villain's brother, goes to the girl's house
Mhm.
and tries to rape her there. And Kirito shows up and then gets stabbed in the one place on his body that stops him from dying.
Yeah.
And then you get to Alicization, where it's being super forced into your face, because it's like, you two are going to step in here. You guys have no power. We're going to rape these girls right in front of you, and you can't do anything. And
Yeah.
then the dude breaks his programming, and his eye like literally pops out of his head to break the programming, and then he kills them, and then it's breakneck. The story's just like, oh my God, they're on the run now. Now they got to get to the top. Oh my God. And it's like, what are we doing? Like, the story was like going nowhere up to that point. Like it was like the story's going nowhere. Yeah, we're gonna get up to the top of the tower in a couple years. Rape. Now we gotta go up there right now. It's like, what is this story?
That is so interesting. I've never thought of the story like that.
While you guys were talking about it,
Mhm.
I wanted to look up who created Sword Art Online.
Mhm.
He also created a Cell World.
Yes, he did.
And in a Cell World, it is overly sexualized. So I don't know if you could tell.
Cell World or Cells at Work?
Cell
Excel?
World. ACCEL.
A Cell World. I don't know that one. I don't know anything about that one.
ACCEL. It's one word. A Cell World. And
I know for Sword
it's got
Art
a mixture of
Online.
mecha and like weird shit, but it is very sexualized.
Axel.
There's no X.
It's an A. ACCEL. Axel World. Yeah, I know that
There's
one.
no X.
Excel, like acceleration.
ACCEL?
There's no X.
Acceleration.
Becca, you're right.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's just infatuated with that concept or if it is actually a crutch for him where he can't think that anyone would be compelled to do something unless rape is at risk.
That's interesting. I can see. I didn't consider it like that and looking at the story and seeing that is a motivator for him to like move the story along. That's interesting.
It's just really unnecessary.
But at the same time though, like it is a Japanese anime.
Sure.
And I really enjoy the Japanese culture, the anime and stuff like that. But over-sexualizing things is par for the course. Like that's not out of character at all.
Over-sexualizing underage high schoolers is very Japanese. Having your main female protagonist in the story be either raped or attempted rape, I think is just like very It's like not only like you can be the isekai where the main character's like the bestest, strongest dude ever, and like the only time he loses is when the other person's super cheating, and sometimes even they still lose, or because the main character let him win. But every single main character in Sword Art Online has someone's attempted to rape him at some point. And it's like, I think the only person that it wasn't was like in that show where the main female protagonist, the only reason she didn't get raped is because she got pulled out of the story for over half of it. She was in the first half, then she crossed into like the no man's land, and they're like, we got to take you away. We don't see her for like 4 episodes.
Yeah, Alice.
And they're like, yeah, Alice. And they're like, oh, we're just going to go to top of the tower. And then these 2 random girls that we've known for one episode, now double rape. Like it's like so extra too. It's like, we're not just gonna like
So
threaten.
then what do you think of High School of the Dead?
I haven't watched it in a long time. That's like 2009.
Oh my god.
High School of the Dead anime was very
Hypersexualized.
It was very censored too.
I'm trying to remember though.
I liked it.
I mean, he
Was-
shot a sniper
for what
through
it
her
was.
titties.
That's true.
Hey,
And it
when I
hurt
was-
her. It hurt her.
Yes, it did.
She was
I was
annoyed.
young. That was a great anime.
Well, yeah,
It
we
was
were
a
also
great
in
anime.
high school, and that was hot shit.
Let me ask
Story
this
was
though,
great, like-
because I can't remember. Were any of the women ever at risk of being raped?
Yes.
I think there was maybe one
So
or
if you
two.
read the comics,
okay. Yeah.
It is hentai.
Okay.
So it actually that title actually falls under hentai, and there's a lot of vivid scenes in this series.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the purpled haired one, the one that's like
It's gonna be really awkward
really
if Mike
silent.
parks in front of where he wants.
and the one that's like really silent that wields the samurai sword.
Yeah, purple hair one.
She almost does. And I think the pink-tailed one, the one that has the 2 ponytails, I think it's called
I think
pigtails.
pigtails, yeah, because they're on the side.
If I can remember correctly, I believe that she full on gets rapade.
In the
I didn't
comics
see
or in
In
the show?
Comics, it doesn't show it in
happen
the
in the
show.
show.
I don't even
Okay.
think it hinted in the show.
Yeah, it doesn't come up at all in the show.
Someone made a smart decision there, is what it sounds like to me. Because I'm not, okay, here's the thing. I'm not saying that including rape in a show like that can't be done well or can't be used as a plot device. What I'm saying is the writer, the 2 main reasons anyone does anything in the entire Sword Art Online show is because they might die if they don't, or they might get raped if they don't. and that's it.
He's not wrong. It happens a lot in anime.
It's not that. It's like, look, Japan's weird, and I think the world accepts them for who they are, and that's great. But
I think Japan is just
like, yeah,
we're in 2025 and they're in 3025.
like, I don't know. I think you mean like 1925.
No, because
like,
they've already experienced all of it, and they're like, "What's the point in having barriers?"
Yeah, now
So,
we
like,
just gotta fuck kids.
Like anime over there is just cartoons.
A little sus.
You shouldn't say that out loud.
I probably shouldn't.
Reminds me of the time we were in Aquatica, and he's like, "I just peed on a 1-year-old, and I'll do it again." And he's talking about our kid that he peed in the pool.
Look,
Do it again.
Yeah, and that guy really looked at you though, like, "What the fuck?"
It is.
I just think that, I mean, there's a reason I don't watch those shows anymore. One, because I've fucking grown up, but two, because that's
It's
just
very
like,
awkward. It's awkward as an adult, and I think that's a healthy feeling to have, like feeling like, eh.
It's a real sign of growth.
Because if you're watching high schoolers getting boned, and you're just like, oh, that's hot, and you're in your 20s or 30s or other, up there, you got a problem.
Have you watched Game of Thrones?
I did not know.
I've watched. Okay, I'm a shitty person for this. I haven't sat down and watched it because I wasn't interested when it was coming out like that. I've watched like 3-hour long compilations of like a lot of the main characters, like every scene of Tyrion throughout season
That's
1
what
and stuff
Manny
like
does.
that.
He watches like the highlights on YouTube.
Yeah, no, I've watched.
I don't have time to watch TV.
Yeah, I've watched 2-hour-long compilations of like this character, every single scene they have in the season.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never done that.
Yeah, but no, I have not watched Game of Thrones and
Yeah,
just sit
I'm not
down.
very interested.
Yes, there's a lot of rape in that show, I'm aware.
I was just curious.
It's also like medieval stuff, and at the end of the day, it doesn't feel like it takes the forefront of the plot. It's not like if we don't do X, she's getting raped. It's like, oh, rape happens
Regardless
whether things are going well or not going well. People are getting raped because this is the setting of the show. Which you could say like Goblin Slayer. It's like, wow, it's
Doesn't
really
she have sex with her brother or some bullshit.
consensually though.
He's like, it's okay.
I mean, it's okay in the letter of the law until they had kids.
Oh my god.
Depending on what state you're in.
Alabama.
Yeah. But
I almost fell into the fire pit.
that would have been bad.
Well, it was next to you, so I figured,
Like one show that I could see kind of like Game of Thrones in that aspect is there's a lot of rape in Goblin Slayer.
Yeah. A lot.
There's a lot.
Go buck wild.
That is actually the threat. That is the plot driven threat.
Compared to a lot of other animes in Goblin Slayer, it doesn't show it as if this is an enticing thing. In Goblin Slayer, it shows it like this is horrific.
Yes, this is terrible. This is something that needs to be stopped.
Yes.
The way they frame it is way better than some other shows. Yeah. So that's why I
really
like
tore
Goblin
me up.
Slayer. Just to be clear, I understand it's considered like a pretty like mediocre show. I like Goblin Slayer.
Is it considered mediocre?
I think it is.
Really good.
Goblin Slayer?
Yeah,
a lot of people,
really good.
a lot of people consider it like a ripoff of Berserk, where it has like a similar dark tone but not as good writing.
I mean, it's in the genre, but I don't consider it a ripoff.
I don't know.
view it exactly as Berserk. I enjoyed Berserk.
Same tone.
Read it a really long time ago. I didn't finish it all the way to the end, but I read a very large amount, and then I watched the movie that kind of covers a few of the episodes, similar to Overlord, like how we watched that
Overlord is so fucking good.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we have a convo about that. But
Rest in peace.
yes. No.
Yeah.
So Overlord, what are you guys' thoughts?
It's fucking great. I'm waiting for the movie that came out to come out on like streaming services.
It's not. It's just a recap of all the seasons.
The newest one that came out? The newest one that came out is like the next.
Out last year on Netflix.
There's a new movie that came out in theaters maybe a month or two ago. I think it came out the end of last year. It's so in the novels, I can't remember the exact number, but it essentially did this. Like the most recent season of Overlord was like novel 12, 13, and 15. And novel 14, I think, is the movie that came out because there was a whole arc where they're doing something with some other kingdom.
Oh shit.
But they skipped it because for the sake of like the pacing in the show, they didn't want to like shoehorn it in. So they just involved everything that was happening with, I think, the Riestes kingdom. and they had the movie get released very recently that covers that arc. It's really good from what I've heard. I'm waiting for it to come out on streaming services. It was in theater, but I couldn't convince. I think I asked if you wanted to go, and you were like, "We'll see." And I asked Michael, and he was like, "I don't know what that is." And I was like, "You know what? I'll just won't watch it."
Michael only knows Godzilla and D&D.
Unfortunately, I mean, he knows a couple other things, but those are some of his main things, and that's fine. He doesn't need to know Overlord. He doesn't need to.
I think Overlord is a fantastic series. Yeah, Manny got me into it, and I got hooked really quick.
Yeah, like one of the bad reviews for the newest movie was like, "There's a lot of talking," and it's like,
what the fuck?
Yes.
Oh Lord, touch me!
Oh no! Yeah.
Lord, touch me!
Yeah, no.
So I've been seeing, I forget her name, his succubus.
Albedo?
Yes.
Albedo?
Albedo. And I've been seeing more of her on car decals. And I'm like, oh.
That's confidence.
Yeah.
That is confidence.
Yes, it is confidence. But it also shows me like it's getting out there, it's circulating. And it's really good. Like it's not one of those shows that you want to be watching with like your parents and they happen to walk in where Albedo's trying to feel up Overlord, but Lord touch me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also when he murked the kingdom effortlessly.
In the last season?
Effortlessly. Yeah, spoiler. But like effortlessly and like so nonchalant. I remember I was like, oh my God, Manny. And you were like, what did you expect? Like he said what he was going to do. And I was like, what the fuck are those sheep things? They're terrifying.
his baby goats.
Oh my God. They were so scary. And I was like, oh, great. Go God, which is an inside thing that we have going on for years now. But yo, he's one of those guys that I'm just like, he's technically a villain that I'm rooting for.
No, he is a villain.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, he's one of the villains I'm rooting for, though.
We have talked about that. So D&D has like the type of character. One of the things is they have a trait, and so they have like good, neutral,
your alignment,
or neutral.
Oh yeah, there's like a full chart.
Yeah, alignment. So we talked a long time ago now about what he
like chaos
would be considered.
Or whatever.
He would be, I think, neutral evil. Like, he will do good things.
That's true.
But generally, he will not care.
He's a vigilante.
Yeah, well, I don't know about
that. I think because vigilantes are for justice. He doesn't care about justice.
No, vigilantes aren't always for justice. Look at Hancock. The fuck?
He becomes for justice.
He's for justice.
It's because he had to have an ultimatum.
Well, no, he's always done positive. He's always, that's a different story. But he's always done positive things. Like, it was always for a positive outcome. He just did it wrong.
Okay.
Like, that's why, like, I wouldn't say they're similar.
I would say, neutral evil, because he did do good things to good people, but really when it was if he recognized a good trait in them, like he wasn't like strictly like
also
evil,
if they could help him in some way.
Yeah, like if there was some benefit, granted, like the character in the show isn't smart enough to play the 4D chess of like, oh, they could give me this and I could do that. But like, if they give him something immediately and they're respectful or nice or just like not threatening, like, yeah, he'll do like good things for them or he'll like invest in them. Like, I think this newest movie, there's a relationship in there, like bordering on that. But then at the same time, like, he'll be like, oh, these adventurers that I didn't really give, like talking about like season 3, the adventurers that I didn't give full informed consent. He's like, are you sure you want to go in there? And they're like, yeah. It's like, okay, well, prepare to be living forever in eternal pain as bugs give birth inside your intestines over and over and over again.
That's terrible.
Yeah, even though he gave fair warning, I was still surprised.
That wasn't
like,
fair
it wasn't
warning,
even fair warning. It's like, hey,
like, that wasn't fair warning.
Under the guise of the hero. Yeah, under the guise of the hero, he's like,
it was fair warning.
Are you willing to accept the consequences of going in there? Yes. Oh, well.
Yeah.
It was dark, gloomy, there was purple clouds. Like, I would think that there's some brujeria going
Anything's
on.
fair game. Anything's fair game. He took full advantage of them. And the thing is, it's not even written like he maliciously did. I feel like it's written like he thinks he gave fair warning.
Facts.
Yeah, he's
the
like...
twins surprised him.
Yeah, like with him, he's like, these schmucks have no chance.
Yeah.
Why did the twins surprise you?
Because they just look so sweet, but I keep forgetting they're demons.
Yeah, they'll all kill anyone.
They're elves.
Huh?
They're elves.
Were they elves? I thought
Dark
they
elves.
were.
The dark elves.
Well, they're still fucking demon. Elf
No,
form.
no.
But that's the thing is that if anything, he holds them back. All of them would have, in my opinion, already
wreaking
taken
havoc.
over at least the continent. Because I'm not sure of how strong the rest of the world is. Because they've really only been like, it's a regional and then a few different like
there might be a few other
countries.
continents,
Well, what do you
countries.
think
but
about the
there's
other
more
gamers that
around.
were still trapped in the game?
They talk about that in the books.
They did mention it in the show too.
I don't know. I can't remember to what degree they mention it. I think it is more definitive in the book. In the book so far, like that knowledge. I don't know if it was cut out and it already happened in the show to a major degree. When did they talk about it? Do you remember?
Towards the end of the most recent season that was out, but they didn't explore it that much, right?
They did.
Like,
They've
he still
explored it
doesn't
more.
know.
They've explored it more in the books of if there were other players, where were they?
Mm.
It explains that in the book.
There was that dragon
Mm.
is a player, right?
No.
It wasn't the dragon
No,
that's
but the
that's
dragon
in the cave?
knows about players.
Knows
Okay.
about them.
So that's the difference.
Okay.
He has
And the
knowledge.
Silver
of-
Knight wasn't a player?
No, but he used a player's equipment. Like,
Okay.
remember that suit of armor?
that
he
suit
had?
of armor was a player's equipment.
Yes,
The
Okay.
player
correct.
is no longer there,
Exactly.
but he used.
That's
the
crazy.
armor.
that
And remember,
their
a lot of
equipment stayed
time
behind.
passed.
Mhm.
So the way that the anime itself shows is that a lot of time passed. So some players may have existed. Like, that's a normal thing, but apparently a lot of time passed before he showed up,
Mm.
kind of thing.
And
Because time continued on from when they beat the game.
Okay.
An important thing to remember also is that the way the guilds were in the game is they were racially divided between humanoid and
Mhm.
like undead.
Yep.
Not specifically undead, but like monster types.
Yep.
Because monster types could be PvP'd at no penalty. So like, for example, him coming in as an undead lich, he's going to probably be around as long as he wants to be.
Yeah.
But other players, if the other players that came in were human,
They're going to eventually die off.
They die
they
like
eventually die.
Normal lifespan.
Yeah, they eventually die, and they probably were human because a lot of the kingdoms that like formed around them, at least for the most part, they remember them as human. I think there's one character that wasn't human, but they haven't really been talked about. There's one player that wasn't human. I don't know. Spoiler. Not really a spoiler. I know hardly anything. The show itself and the books haven't really talked about them too much.
I mean, it's been out long enough, so fuck it.
It's been how long? Enough?
Yeah, it's not like it's a weekly thing. We're waiting on the new episode. I know that was like a big thing with The Walking Dead. People were always like, "Don't talk about the latest episode. I haven't seen it yet." Like, fuck off.
It really was, yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember
no.
that?
Life used
Well,
to be
you
like
also
that.
remember it the most because me and your mom were like big on it.
Yes.
But it's just spoilers are spoilers. You don't want to find out? Just, I don't know, wear headphones or just suck it the fuck up.
Or don't listen to a podcast about gaming
true.
and video games and
It's
stuff.
True,
Yeah,
video
video
games,
games,
anime.
anime.
Like, that's the whole point, I feel like, is people that don't have time to invest. Like, dude, One Piece. I want to
It
know
needs to
what
end.
happens.
It needs to end.
I don't. I just want it to end and
I'm
be disappointed.
curious, like, where they're at right now. Like, what happened with Zoro and Kaido? Like, they had a fight. Like, I haven't watched it, and I'm curious. But, dude, it's so long. And in my opinion, if they would just shorten the episodes and make the episodes about what it was supposed to, like, the actual story, and it moves it along faster, I would start watching again.
But that's the problem with the top three.
Well, no. That's all anime now.
Well,
all anime
that's
now is just
the big
it's
trio
so much
from
a
early
super long
2000s
intro.
was One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach.
Yeah,
and
but
everybody was like, no,
it's
One
the
Piece wasn't
recap.
one of them. It was Dragon Ball. Actually, Dragon Ball didn't make it in the top three. I don't know if you knew that.
A small part of me wants One Piece to end in a very disappointing way so that people understand that the sunk cost fallacy exists. You don't keep watching a show because you hope it's going to pay off.
No, it's still interesting. It's just that's
Sure.
the problem.
It's not interesting
Are
enough
you
for
sure?
us to
Are you
keep
sure
watching
you're
it.
not finding it more interesting than it is because you've watched so much that?
No, he's not even fucking watching it. Don't
No,
listen to
I
this
haven't
guy.
watched it in a super long time. Like,
Proud of
I'm
you.
interested in where they're at. Like, as far as the fight between the Emperors of the Sea and then Luffy. Like, that's interesting. And then they just went into Luffy's gum fruit. It wasn't a gum fruit. That's never been
So he could swim?
one of the fruits. No. Instead, he actually has a power of a god, which is the sun god. And that's the fruit that he got. So his entire, he actually got a Logia style fruit.
Wait, didn't the sun god
instead of it
appear in one of the episodes though? Wasn't he the dude with the long ass fucking ears?
No, that's a lightning guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was from the
You remember what I was talking about?
island. Yeah,
Everything you just
cloud.
described is all over the fucking place. It sounds all over the fucking place.
It really
Go has
is,
a
yeah.
fruit with the power of his sun god.
yeah.
And-
Well, it was so he always had the fruit, and it was supposedly the gum fruit, and that's why he was a he was a
All
rubber
of his
man.
attacks are now falsely
But
named.
correct. So the thing is that apparently
Gum
it has
Pistols.
to do with his imagination, which is why he has Gear 2, Gear 3, and like his other level ups. Like, it's a very long story, and so he himself has deep lore, because that's essentially what it is. It's like Luffy's lore,
like,
essentially.
The problem with One Piece, along with many of the other shonens, which you and I talked about recently, Keaton's now here. Perfect. They are all so obsessed with godlike abilities and becoming a god. Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, they're all obsessed with it. You always have this main character who has to go through trials and tribulations, who's facing someone who's going to whoop their ass, chooses not to, monologues, then they turn around, the main character's like, hey, I can beat your ass now, and eventually goes God mode.
You'll love Fairy Tail.
I think I think there's always been a lot of stories with overpowered characters. I think there are a lot of common tropes in manhwa and anime, and that makes it tough because you see a lot of similarities between stories. But I do think that there's plenty of other anime out there as well. There's plenty of drama, love, romance.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just with
it
those.
is its own thing. It's just you go towards the action ones. They're gonna be similar.
I don't go towards the action ones. You don't like the animes I like to pick.
But we don't always watch anime.
I pick the
Like,
ones
I'm just
that
saying,
are
like, yeah, but I'm not
very
complaining.
nonchalant.
Like, I like the ones that I watch. You're complaining about the ones that I watch.
Those are the ones
There's
I
other
used to
ones
watch
out there.
because I got you into the shonen.
Yeah, so there's plenty of stuff out there. There was, I remember I used to really, really enjoy anime, and through Crunchyroll, they would have like spring selections. And so the different seasons brought like a new wave of anime, and it was the first time that I view how diverse it was. And that was cool. But yeah, there's plenty of options out there. You don't have to watch the stuff that I watch and then complain about it.
Oh no,
I like
it's
it.
not that. Like, I
It's a
mean, you
simple
got me
story.
into One Piece years ago because you were like, Beck, I really want you to watch it. It's so good.
And it was good.
It was okay. No, I didn't even fucking like it. I kept telling him, I'm like, I'll watch it because you're watching
That's
it. It gives us something
She
to
enjoyed
like.
it.
No,
That's
I didn't
not
like
true.
One Piece.
No.
Okay.
She enjoyed it.
I didn't like One Piece. And you were like, I bet you're going to like Usopp. I know you're going to like Usopp. And then I watched it and I'm like, I fucking hate Usopp.
He is terrible.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. But I got you into shonen.
I know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're looking for here. I already said yes.
Oh, I was just correcting that when you were like, you hate the stuff I watch. You watch it because of
you
me.
do hate it. Yeah, that doesn't change a fact now.
I really enjoyed Naruto. And I enjoyed Bleach up to a certain point.
Well, those are all very old anime.
Are they considered old?
Of course they
They
are.
finished
Yes.
like in 2014.
Yeah, that's a decade
That's
ago.
actually
It's 10
probably
years ago.
earlier than
10
that.
years
They
Over 10
ended
years
a
ago.
decade ago.
At
They've
least.
been running for decades. Yes, they're old.
Well, Dragon Ball just recently finished.
No,
in 2022,
no.
right?
That's still an
No,
old
no, no.
anime. That's still,
And
it
also-
I
started
mean,
in, like,
it
the
started
90s.
a long time ago.
And also
Started in the
something,
80s,
but it didn't
90s.
finish till recently.
something you said about the top 3 and how Dragon Ball didn't make it. The reason Dragon Ball didn't make it, it sounded like you made it sound like Dragon Ball was so bad it didn't make it. Dragon Ball came out way earlier.
That's not
it was
what I said.
also way more
I'm just saying.
successful.
I'm just stating facts. Like at the moment, the top 3 were Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece.
You said at the moment they were.
for
Yeah.
for shonen, yeah.
But no,
Early 2000s.
in my opinion, those 3 are cemented in to like anime history. I think that Dragon Ball was in front of it. So I feel like both of them are like cemented into like anime history.
Probably.
As like a nerd who enjoys anime.
I
The
haven't
Big O
watched
was up there
either
with Dragon
any
Ball.
of those.
Huh?
I haven't watched any of those three.
Really?
I think I watched a couple scenes of Bleach on YouTube, but outside of that, I have not watched any of those shows.
I had a hard time
Naruto?
with Bleach.
Mm,
You need a long attention span with
Dragon
Bleach.
Ball?
no, I watched a tiny bit of Dragon Ball with Michael, but not nearly enough
I
to say
stopped
I watched it.
watching when GT came out. Like
I'm-
I watched Dragon Ball, I watched Dragon Ball Z, and then I stopped with GT
Mm-hmm.
because GT was trash. I tried to get back on, and then I was like, no.
Well, the thing that's tough is that because you already watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z Kai was literally just a redo of the original story. So like, you're not learning anything new.
No.
You know what I mean? So that's why like you didn't miss anything.
I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z when Trigun and I love it so much. Full Metal Alchemist started becoming big.
Those were so great. Cowboy
Those were
Bebop.
so good.
There was
Yes.
such a good era of anime. Like, I remember I
That
would
was
watch
when it was on Toonami.
AnimeFreak.tv and like I got so many bugs.
Is that what you were on?
Yeah, like that's what I used.
I would just watch it on
that-
Toonami like a normal fucking
I think
kid.
Anime Planet. No. But the thing is that I didn't like being limited. Like that was something that I actually invested time
Every
in.
Thursday, gang.
And so for me, I also wasn't allowed to watch TV like that. So like
Yeah.
I could
You
only
didn't get
use
your
my
first
computer.
bedroom TV till I gave you one.
Yeah.
Because I gave you a fat ass box TV.
But yep. So that was yeah. I remember watching it on the computer. That was classic. I
Yo,
watched
he had so many
much
fucking
anime.
viruses. But that's another subject.
I watched so much anime.
And porn. He says he didn't, but like I would be on the phone with this guy. We were in middle school. I would be on the phone with this guy and I would hear, "Do you want me to suck your dick tonight?" And like, and I think it was an ad, but you were like, "I don't know why I can't close this."
That's hilarious.
Outed. You've been outed.
I can live with that.
Okay.
But yeah, so
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm not sorry.
Our moms are gonna
Nah.
listen to this.
Hey, who's a 12-year-old boy living his best life?
Yeah, his cousin
Alright?
Cheryl, like
I got no
I thought
No
that was
regrets.
funny.
no regrets.
She went to his mom and she was like, "Well, the good news is that your son's not gay."
Hell yeah. What's the alternative? Yeah, that's my history.
Yeah.
That's my lore. I'll take it.
Yeah. Did you watch anime back then? Like early 2000s?
Early 2000s? No.
Yeah. When did you
I lived
start?
in Germany, so like,
Oh shit.
I didn't watch like a lot of TV. Like watching TV, a lot of it was like in German. So I didn't do that. I played video games and eventually started watching YouTube. Yeah.
I understand. Cause like you're so limited with the what is it called? The language barrier?
There you go.
Is that what it's called?
Mhm.
Language
Yeah.
barrier?
But also it's like anyone I talked to didn't really watch anime either. So it was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I guess I don't know what that is until I got to like late middle school.
So what
That
did
makes
you
sense.
do? You went to Japan, right?
Yeah.
So what'd you do in Japan?
I spent half of it I spent half of the 2 weeks either staying in the like apartment or just walking around. I didn't really go to like any tourist places because I wasn't interested in like going to like the shrines or any of that shit. I went to a video game cafe for among doing other things. Like I went to a video game cafe for a couple hours because it was really cool. They had like 40 to like 60 high-end computers, all with like good like mice, monitors, and all that stuff. So that was cool. I ate McDonald's a lot because there were like 3 McDonald's within like a 5-minute walk, and they were all really cheap. And also, you could get like double McChickens, like buy McChickens.
Yeah.
I did go to, I think it was Akihabara, whatever.
Ramen shop?
Nope.
No, it's a district, right, of all of the like big anime and
big
like,
anime,
shops
video
and-
game,
yeah.
otaku.
Yeah.
It's a little sus because like you go into the comic
Akihabara,
book
yeah.
store, and it's just like there's just a porn section in the comic book at the very top, and it's like,
Oh, that's like a lot of comic shops actually in New York are like that.
yeah, but it was bad. Like Michael and I were there, and we were like, oh, let's take a peek, see what they got. It's like the front stuff is scat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, and the thing is too, they kind of half-ass put the barrier up because the barrier, it's like, bookshelves of it.
Yeah.
The barrier isn't even really covering the first like couple like DVDs / like books of it, so you can kind of see what's like in the section. it doesn't help that when we walked in there for the first and only time, someone had taken a shit on the ground floor, and you could smell it really
I
strongly.
wouldn't
You could
expect that
smell
in
it
Japan.
like
Dude, no,
2 floors up.
That's Japan.
Is it?
Like, in my opinion, that's a better depiction of, I mean, and that's
Than
kind of
what we
crazy
see
to
on
say.
TV.
It's such an over, like, exaggeration. I just think that is more prevalent than people think when they imagine, like, what real Japan is.
Yeah, someone.
I'm not gonna say that's the
It's
culture.
honestly, it just sounds like an Asian version of New York.
It's just like it's very.
Akihabara, you know what? It's like just a bunch of
Because there's
hipster
there's a lot
Asian-
of inner city New York that sounds exactly like this, where it's heavy like anime celebrity shit going on. The comic book stores downstairs is regular, upstairs is all sex shit. And a lot of people are pissing and shitting no matter where they are.
Look, I don't know what happened, but when we got there, it smelled awful. And the smell did not go away until like the 3rd floor up. But the thing is too, is like, it was like kind of cool. Like one floor of the building in a separate building, like the first floor up, it was dedicated to figurines of like a bunch of different anime and video games, to varying degrees of inappropriateness. But like that place was cool. I might have gotten a figure or two. I can't remember everything I got. Because like some of the stuff I got from Japan, I still haven't opened. Like I got,
buddy. Well, look, we don't need an inventory, big dog.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
what you get.
no, like for example, like Nier Replicant, Nier Automata, I got like their art books at a Square Enix cafe. I hadn't opened those until I got my new desk. I hadn't even opened those. I had them in a Square Enix bag sitting by my monitor for like 9 months. So
Man, time flies.
yeah, no,
When you're having fun.
yeah,
100%.
yeah. Japan was good. They had good food.
Do you think that you would have had more fun with like a smaller, more intimate group?
I was about to ask a similar question. If you had the chance to go back with either by yourself or a different group, would you do it?
I don't know if I want to go back. The problem is like,
First impression?
well, it's first impression. There are some things that I feel like aren't going to change. Like I did feel out of place when I was there. And I don't know if if the feelings I had were made up when it felt like I was being looked at and stuff like that. I don't know if that was made up or if it was like, if I was actually getting looked at by a lot of people. I didn't think I was dressing ratty, but I also like, I wasn't like,
I think honestly it was probably just because you look like you're American.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna be like, yo, Keaton, welcome to racism, big dog.
dude,
Yeah,
I got my first hate. Dude, I understand what everyone's saying. It's just not awesome.
So if I was to go to
That's
Japan,
so funny.
I would have a different experience than you in the sense of Black people
Yeah.
are viewed as a rarity in Asian
Yeah, they touch
culture.
their skin.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like,
and our
"Can I
hair
touch
and
your
our
skin?"
hair too.
Yeah.
So like, the only reason why I know this is because I was following an influencer at one point, and she is Black, but she's like ebony black,
Mhm.
beautiful skin, complexion.
Yeah.
And at first she thought they were being racist, and the more she learned the language, she was able to communicate. And they're like, we've never seen that type of complexion before,
Well, where did she go?
huh?
Where did she go?
Okinawa, is that the O one?
I went to Tokyo. So like in terms of like tourism, like they probably see some of the most of it. I'm
makes
just
sense.
I'm just one more white guy in their city.
One more white guy.
But
So,
no, I believe
Do you
it.
think you imagined it then?
I have no
No.
idea, bro.
Like, if that's
I
the
don't
case,
think
like,
he
do you think
imagined it,
that,
no.
like,
It's just definitely a different
I feel-
perspective.
I feel like I was catching looks, maybe not like dirty looks or
But
anything
you
like
are
that.
catching hands, so that's good.
Yeah, no, that's good. Like I just don't. Yeah, like I don't know if I'd want to go to it again because also while their apartments were like small and compact and stuff, 2 weeks is a really long time to live with people that you haven't lived with before. So the smaller intimate group thing, even if I did go with like a smaller intimate group, I feel like the group we already went with was pretty small, like relatively. Like I don't
Yeah.
know who I would drop from the group.
I got you.
And the thing is, like, I'm not the best roommate. I'm gonna be the first to say.
like a hotel, you have your own space.
If it's like the thing with the own space,
Are you
that
trying
would
to
help.
avoid saying certain things? Because I'm
No.
okay. Okay.
no, like I'm just to be clear, I'm not the best roommate. I'm not at all. There were several mornings I was in the shower for like an hour plus. Because I'm just chilling. And at one point there was a huge blow up over it. And I refused to admit fault. Initially,
are you admitting now?
It was such a.
well, I admitted fault later, but the problem is like in the moment, like if you're trying to convince someone that's stubborn that they did something wrong, like think of like top 3 things you don't do, and that's what happened. So, granted, that's no fault of theirs. I'm being stubborn. I'm the asshole in this situation.
You just don't want to admit it.
I like the honesty.
Yeah, no, I'm an asshole in certain circumstances, and I admit it. I'm not that great in those circumstances. So it's, yeah, in those moments, I was like, fuck it. I do not care. I did what I did. I don't fucking care. And I made excuses. Like, I think like one of the people that had the biggest problem with me inconveniencing them, the first week that we were there, they were out of the like hotel. They were out of like the apartment, like house.
Most of the time.
No, like they would be gone before we woke up, and they would be back sometimes.
Went to sleep.
They would be back before we went to sleep or even got back. Like we wouldn't see them. Like the first 5 or 6 days, we didn't see them that often. So the one morning I chose to actually take like a 2-hour shower, they didn't leave. So they were trying to get up and do their stuff, and I was inconveniencing the shit out of them. Not just them though. To be clear, I inconvenienced everybody because it's a 2.5 hour shower. I inconvenienced everybody to some degree.
Did you have like endless hot water or some shit?
Pretty much, yeah. That hot water stayed hot for like a very long time.
You want in on some of this heat?
It was also just a really nice shower. So yeah, no, it was just overall, it was just really nice. But yeah, I'm not a good roommate. So even if I had like my own space, it would be more expensive. Like if we got like hotels with our own rooms and like bathrooms and stuff, probably be better. So I'm not like a detriment to other people. But outside of that, it's the thing of like, I was interested in going to Japan to experience what it's like to be in Japan. I didn't have an interest in going to Japan to see all the sites that everyone likes to go see and all that stuff. Like there were a couple places I would have wanted to go see, like an anime, like every anime ever that has people walking home from school, they're always walking past like that one, like upstream. That's like a super, like, forget what it's called, but it's like, it was like the slope. Do either of you know what I'm talking about? Like every like, high schooler ever that walked home after school, they'd walk down a really long sidewalk that had a really steep grassy slope that went down into like a stream. Yeah, I wanted to go there because like so many anime have that same location. I was convinced. I think it is a real place.
But it is. They do side by side comparisons too. Yeah, and like the animes are like almost spot on. Yeah, of what it looks like in IRL.
Yeah, I think I'm convinced a lot of them add that in because it's like that's what they did. That's what they did when they went to school and went home. I would have liked to see a couple of those places, but otherwise, I was literally just trying to live in Japan. Yeah, this is what it's like to live in Japan. This is what it's like. I wasn't like super interested in like going. To be clear, also, if I ever go on vacation with people, I do not like being restricted by like other people's routines. I am very much not the type of person to go somewhere and have plans to do something every single day. I'd rather just...
You would hate me.
Yeah, I would rather just play it by ear. Just like, hey, I want to lay down for the day. I'll lay down for the day. I want to like, I don't know, try and order pizza and waste $100 ordering it to the wrong address. I'll do that.
Is that what you did?
Mm-hmm.
Did you order Domino's?
I ordered Domino's and I wasted $100 on like 5 orders, 5 attempts, because the thing was, I thought I was ordering it to the right place. I guess I wasn't because I put in the address backwards because for Domino's, it wasn't like fixing it. Like it wasn't saying this isn't a real address. It was just letting me put it in, which means there was a real address that I was putting it in for, or it just was like I was essentially ordering a fake address and the people at Domino's were like, oh, I guess, and because I paid for it, they didn't cancel it. So I just lost $100. I wasn't about to call Japanese customer service.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I kind of entered $100 there. But no. I would just go there and I would try and live as other people live there. Like I was going to I think I went to a ramen shop like 2 or 3 times. They had some really good ramen.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It's not the way that I enjoy taking like vacations and like spending my time. I could go to a different country, but I do understand the mindset of like, that's what, if I went there and I lived there, that's what that life, the day to day would kind of be like.
Yeah.
I get it. Not my style. I want to go eat. I want to view like the different cultural places.
You like to do
and
history views.
yeah, like I want to go look at the terrain. Like there's a lot of stuff that I like to go look at.
He just reminded me of when we were in DC for your graduation. We're walking around with your fam, your parents, and we walk past this big ass statue. And you're like, you're loving what you're seeing, and you're trying to find a plaque for the statue because you're like, I don't know what it is. This is a brief memory, but you're like, is that George Washington? And I was like, no. And you're like, well, who is it? And I'm like, I think it's Ulysses S. Grant. And you were like, no, it's not. And then you eventually find the plaque, and I was right. And you were just like, fuck, you get so damn smart.
Yeah. Yeah, you have great like tidbits of information.
I have useless information. It's not going to save my life.
That doesn't make it useless.
To be fair, I was already there, and I think it was just a memory.
That's fine.
That came up at the right moment.
That's still information. That's literally what memorizing information is.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? It's called the correct answer.
But I've noticed that everywhere we go, you're always trying to read the plaques. Don't take this guy to the fucking Smithsonian.
Yeah, he'll do something crazy. He'll learn.
Have you ever been to one of them?
What the fuck else do you do at a museum?
No.
They're massive. That's one. For two, he reads every damn plaque in the fucking buildings.
Are you ready for this? It's because I like the lore of life and you like the lore of video games. Think about it.
We get to the history of humans.
You read all this information.
There's a plaque every foot. And he's trying to, and I'm like, dude, we're going to be here for days.
Ask her. She does the same thing with quests. When you play a video game, you go to every quest you open. And I find information interesting. That's it.
No, that's wild.
I accept it. You find me learning that.
I'm going to be honest. An in-between probably for this is instead of you waiting and reading all of them in the moment, you should take pictures.
Yes.
Take pictures of every plaque. Maybe take the picture with the plaque and like what it's of so you can read it.
You
know what that's called?
They had a QR code.
A book.
No.
That's a history book.
No, they had a fucking QR code now because like the museums are more updated now that you don't have to read every plaque. You can scan the QR code for that section and it gives you everything.
I would like to do that next time.
Yes.
Typically they cost money though.
Because we went to the Natural History Museum in New York and that's the one where you took forever to try. I had to drag you out of a lot of areas.
Yeah. Sorry, my learning wasn't
when we go
you.
back to DC, I want to take the girls to the Smithsonian, but not with you.
That's fine. You know what? I would have a lot of fun if I went there alone with like headphones on. I just learned. That'd be
chilled. Like had
awesome.
Classical music playing while you're at everything.
I mean, maybe lo-fi. Some
like
witches lo-fi. Yeah. That sounds really nice.
That's one of my favorite lo-fis. But anyway, yeah. The Smithsonian in DC has 6 buildings. Or it used to. I think it has more. One more now. And to get through every building quickly, you can't read all the plaques. So I spent most of my time, of course, in the ocean, the animals, and the dinosaurs.
Yep.
You know how I am.
Yeah.
You were like, humans? They have peepees?
Anthropology is really cool. I don't know if there's anything. Archaeology is really interesting. The ancient societies. I think that's all really fascinating stuff.
We learned about it in high school.
And we learned about dinosaurs in every fucking Jurassic Park.
No, you didn't.
Whatever.
You can hardly name me 5 dinosaurs.
T-Rex.
What's his full name?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay.
I was like, that was a pretty low bar.
I know.
Can I help you? You want to go potty? Go.
But yeah. Taking this guy anywhere that has history, you're going to be there for hours.
You're going to learn something.
You're going to be there for hours. No, because he doesn't even fucking remember most of the stuff he reads.
Correct.
Well, maybe the hope's there. Like you're bringing in as much info as you can so you remember as much of it as possible.
100%.
I think I was more upset because I was hungry too.
You know what's funny? That's called stupidity.
Okay.
I try learning and literally can't. That's literally called being stupid.
Hey, but the effort's there, and that's what's important.
Yeah, I did leave him behind with my New York fam because like we went as a big group, and I left them behind because I was like, we're so fucking close to the dinosaurs. I just want to get to the dinosaurs. So I left them behind and they eventually caught up with me. But yeah, no. It was good times.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm ready to call it a night, gentlemen.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, sounds good. But yeah, no, it was great talking with both of you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Yes. Ooh.
It's